train headed for Sunset City will be departing soon.
Guys, Black Adam fucking sucks.
Are we going?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They couldn't.
He's just like, no preamble, just instantaneous.
It just
Couldn't even give him a welcome to Conduct where
no,
they make bad movies.
It was just bad, okay? It was not good.
I thought it was okay. It was stupid as shit, but I thought it was okay.
It was enjoyable in like the first 2 acts, but it fucking sucked.
It overstays its welcome. It's fine. It's fine.
It fucking sucked.
Anyway,
I've not seen it.
I'll suffer through it eventually. For now, no.
thanks for introducing us, Pup.
You're good.
Do I have to jump? Oh, just take it. We said you're gonna do it.
All right, fine. Okay. Welcome, everybody, to Sunset City, the Sonic podcast where Black Adam still sucks. With me today is Nick, who, like me, also laughed at a scene of someone getting killed.
I mean, yeah, it was really funny.
It was fucking funny. Suris, who I spent the weekend with, but didn't bang.
I mean, thank God, anyway.
Yeah, I still left all your damn chocolate at my house.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't have any excuse past that, just I'm sorry.
And Wayne.
I'm gonna eat all of it.
Wayne, who
y'all came crawling back.
who didn't spend $50 on a fucking root beer canister and only get 1 root beer.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
We'll get into it.
We'll get into it. We'll get into it.
We'll get into it.
How you doing? How you doing, Wayne? Thanks for keeping the lights on.
Yeah, Wayne.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. We owe you one, Wayne.
I beat off the raccoons. It's fine. Wait, no,
Yeah,
that's poor phrasing. I beat them with a broom.
I guess you made Sonic show very happy.
I got rid of them.
Wayne and Jaden sitting in a tree.
I don't like this.
Fat.
You get a dark spine Sonic when you put him in a society.
Only for Snuffy. Only raccoon.
That reminds me.
Look.
Let's put that on the docket too. Dark Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude.
hell yeah.
Guys, we got some things to talk about today.
We do. Magically. It's weird.
I've got a howling black cat.
I was about to say,
Not
I can
black
hear your fucking cats.
cat. It's the blind cat.
Tell him to shut the fuck up.
I always do, and then I thought he was in trouble the first time he started doing that, and then like I just watched him. He just sits on top of a box
Shut
and
the
just
fuck
meows.
up, you pussy.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
How's everyone doing today? Good to see everyone.
I got my coffee. I'm awake and alive.
That's pretty nice.
I opened up the day with Zaxby's, which is not normal for me, but I had to go get cat food, so 2 birds with 1 stone.
What's
Feels good.
Zaxby's?
Zaxby's is a fried chicken place that is it's East Coast.
Why are
I'll
you
take
starting your day with fucking fried chicken, man?
I
Because it
actually
tastes
also had fried
good?
chicken today.
For God's sakes, boys.
The idea that no. I'm gonna hammer on this one for just a second. The idea that certain foods are necessarily breakfast foods is bullshit, and you've been conditioned for it. No,
It's fried chicken, man.
Okay,
And-
Mr. fucking
anytime.
mac and
it's
cheese for
no
breakfast,
worse
man.
than fucking bacon.
I mean, I'm gonna have egg whites and turkey bacon.
Oh, that's
Breakfast is
okay. Well, that's
Neat.
fucking disgusting. But I'm gonna.
he would like we went late night grocery shopping.
Oh, we
yesterday.
did. We
He
had
would
a
not
great
stop
time.
making- No, we didn't.
We
He
fucking
said,
did. It was fun.
I was so tired, and he just wouldn't stop.
He loved
just
it.
wouldn't fucking stop.
He
He
loved
never.
it.
I don't.
He
I
enjoyed
never
it.
do.
He enjoyed
He
himself.
never listens to me. And then when I get mad at him and yell at him, he's like, "Why didn't you tell me earlier?" I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. He wouldn't stop making chicken cum jokes. Like, are you just gonna drink it right off?
No, because that's what it is. Nick's all like, "Oh, I love egg whites. I'm gonna go get this egg white in the jar stuff," and like
In a jar?
And like, I'm just like, dude, that's cum. Just add a little salt to it, and that's cum. You're drinking cum,
This
bro.
is-
And then
this is just-
he's fucking.
That's a very weird way to say chicken placenta.
And then he's putting
Yeah.
all of the fucking egg white all over his fucking breakfast cereal like it's
I don't
milk.
think he understands.
And I'm just like, that's
how-
fucking disgusting, dude.
it's
Oh,
it's
I
just
don't like
placenta.
this.
It's
I
just,
didn't say anything about the cereal.
I don't
That
want to
was like-
fucking eat bird placenta. That's fucking disgusting, bro. But also, like, is egg dairy? Because like egg comes from a chicken and dairy comes from cows.
Wayne, I want to
What?
explain this to you. Wayne, hang on.
Yeah.
Wayne. So this kid here, he does not like eggs. Doesn't like them.
I like fried eggs.
Except for over easy eggs. So he thinks scrambled eggs are disgusting, but he's fine with the most gooey of yolks.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking chew the egg. It tastes fucking gross.
Is that weird or not?
I used to be like that, but then I grew the fuck up.
I'll fucking
No, but
kill
like,
you.
doesn't it usually go in reverse if you don't like eggs? Like you just don't like the runny yolks, but then you get used to it, right?
Yeah, I thought scrambled was like the easiest form
Yeah.
of egg to enjoy.
No, because you have to
Yeah.
like chew it and you have to like savor. It's like, oh, blah, blah,
Dude, you
blah.
put cheese and shit on that? You mix in some like bacon bits or something?
You know
like
what I
a
would
little hot
rather
sauce on
have?
top?
You know what I'd rather have? Just cheese, bacon, and hot dogs minus the egg.
It sounds like you're the one that actually wants to drink the egg, not me. Bob.
Replace the egg with like mashed potatoes, and then you got a great dish.
I mean, it's two different things though. Like mashed potatoes, that's a carb. Eggs a protein. Serving two different purposes.
I'm not listening to you about this, sir. Go eat your fried chicken breakfast is ridiculous. Boy.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
no,
you
we-
hate
we were-
you
we were,
hate the fact
Is it
that
a
I'm
Southern-
fucking
no, you're
correct.
From Georgia.
We
You're-
were in
no.
we were in the store though. We were in Winco, and I pick up just this little round little tube thing of like raw beef, and I'm just like, I could eat this like it's a candy bar right now
Why?
Yeah, gross. Gross.
because you can eat raw beef and it's delicious. In fact, I think you should.
You can't.
raw
eat
beef.
beef.
No,
You
no,
can't-
you're gonna
no,
get
you
a,
don't.
You're
you
gonna
will
get a
salmonella
fucking
from doing that.
parasite.
It's not
You
chicken.
No, wait, hold on, pup. You know the reason why we have the thing with like you can have raw steak. It's because it's a cut from a single cow that is like we can actually check for E. coli and things like that on the single one. You know what's harder to do that for? Ground chicken, ground beef, where there's tons of cows being in there. There's at least 100 cows in that tube.
Well, you know that's valid, man. Like I would sooner eat a raw steak
Like-
than raw. I mean, I've eaten
It's
plenty
not
of.
steak tartare, which is
Sometimes-
gross, but it's not steak tartare.
Sometimes when I'm just cooking my bolognese on my lasagna, I'm just like, I want a little treat now, you know? Like, I'll just take a little piece of that beef and just be like, yum, yum, yum.
How is this man alive?
I don't want this corpse to deal with. You know, just wait till you get back to England before you start eating cows. Or God, it's ridiculous, boy. Hey, that reminds me,
Guess it.
Sonic's not a vegan.
Confirmed by Sonic Frontiers.
If you are a
Yeah.
vegan and you want Sonic to be vegan too, shut the fuck up. We've got evidence that he's definitely not.
Well, no, like, our dear friends who we're definitely super close with and don't just talk with on Twitter occasionally, Ian Flynn, over on the Bumblecast, that dude just gets constant Sonic questions all the time, and I think one of them was about like, apparently in canon, Sonic's a vegan, but also his favorite food is a chili dog. So
Yeah.
to a compromise, like just Ian just said on the Bumblecast once, I vegan chili dogs, I guess. Like you could do it, it's fine.
And then this fucking Monster Hunter shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
so
get
you-
Sonic
it's
making
Monster Hunter's your
rotisserie
jam.
chicken, and that
Yeah.
is clearly an animal thing. They didn't just make a bone to go in that. Like he's not eating a tofu bone, you know.
I tagged Ian in it, and so I was like,
You were saying?
vegan chili dogs, right? And then he was like, yeah, and I'm
It's
sure whatever that was vegan too.
It's vegan raptor thigh.
Oh,
It's
so
vegan
good.
raptor thigh is what it is.
And
It
dude,
looked good,
if you're just cooking up an animal that is also a vegan, it's vegan.
I mean, yeah.
And then I said, yeah, they were probably freedom fighters.
How can Sonic be
And deeply
vegan?
upset
He
some
literally.
people.
No.
How can Sonic be vegan? He literally ate tails.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the gay jokes already.
I mean, but you'd have to have a.
No, there's got to be some like vor fan fiction, right, of Sonic and Tails. That's got to be.
I guarantee it exists out there. I
Do we-
don't need that
Absolutely.
confirmed, but I'm sure it exists.
Do
It's-
we need this tangent of all things?
It's canon.
No,
It's canon.
We don't need this.
no, we don't need this. Anyway, that's the first bit of Sonic news. That's the first bit of Sonic news.
It's a
which
cooking
actually I wanted to get
game.
into with you guys. well, Monster Hunter is doing a collaboration in terms of. Is that just pre-order DLC? Like, how are we getting it in the States?
I
Do
have
we know?
no fucking clue.
Neither do
But
I.
basically, you get a game that's in like cyberspace, and I think it's in the same location as the big fishing levels, and like basically you cook up a rotisserie chicken, and you eat it, and that's the mini game, and that sounds great. Like, here's the thing. I think of all the different features like Sonic games have had. You know, you had like the team system from Sonic Adventure, the werehog, the wisps. Rotisserie chicken is definitely the best one of them all. Like, that's a guarantee that this is going to be the best Sonic game ever made. Soap shoes and rotisserie chicken. Fuck yeah.
I'm just gonna go out and buy you a rotisserie chicken a day. I don't know what else to do about you.
Let's get rotisserie chickens. I gotta tell Stevie.
Wait, how have you not done that already?
We basically did when we were in Portland and we got the chicken from the Chicken and Guns place.
That place
mean,
was really good.
that place was
really
delicious, but
Yeah.
He's not cooking a rotisserie chicken. That's literally
I know.
the hunk of meat.
No. That is a visual representation of a rotisserie chicken, and I will not hear otherwise.
I mean,
Have you ever
the
played
bones
Monster
on
Hunter
both of-
Pup?
What are anime people cooking when it's a bone? on
What was he
both
cooking?
ends?
Actually,
Does he know?
well, again, I would assume a thigh. Like, that's probably the most. That's probably what that is. There, probably got a lot of meat
that
on
one
it.
specifically, but you know what I'm talking about, the anime meat.
Oh my god!
Oh, you're talking like One Piece.
I need to change the
yeah.
thumbnail right now.
Good question.
Why?
I'm gonna have him cooking the chicken and just have it say, "What was he cooking?" in yellow text.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Does he know?
those thumbnails are the best thing to ever happen to the internet.
Dude, I just love how every time there's like a controversy or like someone's being racist or something, it's always, "Does he know?"
Does he know?
Does he know?
Did you know?
Oh,
You're
did you
casually
know?
racist. Oh man. Oh god. Oh, we just got new covers. Oh, I'm.
Dude, when's the next IDW main issue come out?
We'll get into the comics in a little bit,
Okay.
and I'm pushing that off partially because we got news today, and I don't remember off the top of my head, so I'm looking it up right now.
I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I just kind of default into just talking like I'm hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a way to be. All right, let's see here, because they did just drop preview stuff for issue 53. So, you guys want to just hop into quick comic stuff?
Did anybody else read? I don't know if we wanted to get into Scrapnik. Maybe that'd be better if.
No, the
Yeah,
prequel comic.
We'll talk about that for a second, but just real quickly because
All
I
comics
want
are
to do. I've been thinking about it for a while. I really want to talk about Scrapnik Island, but for speed reading, I usually like to wait for a storyline to wrap up because that's the point of the show.
And that's a mini series, right?
Yeah, and I also don't like to. I don't want to spoil stuff for a current, thing that's happening right now.
Yeah,
especially since it's only been a couple days. I just need to say up front, I love it. It's the perfect kind of nostalgia as far as I'm concerned because it's bringing things back and elevating old things.
Yeah, I poured over it a few times. The art is gorgeous. I think the setup is really interesting. Just the things that they pulled from to get it working, and I don't want to go into any detail on anything. I just recommend go to a local comic book shop, pick it up. Please read it.
If you don't have the space for it, you can do like I do because I have to do it just because I do the show. Digitally, Comixology used to be the go-to place until they updated their stuff and merged with Amazon, and it's garbage now. But you go to the other giant corporation, Google Books, and that works just fine. That's what I've been using recently. So, if you want it digitally, that's the way I recommend it too. It's really good. It's really, really good. Suris and Pup, have you read it at all?
No,
I have not read it yet. Hold on. Why is that doing that?
I don't know how to read.
That's
I live right down the street from my local comic book shop. It takes me maybe 5 minutes to get over there. And Joey, he's one of the guys that runs the place. He anytime there's something Sonic related, he'll just go ahead and set it aside for me.
That's wonderful. That's precious.
Yeah.
I used to collect comics quite religiously, and I mean, the three of you now, well, not three of you, two of you, Wayne, at some point, you'll see the game room, but like I've got too much crap already. So it's like if I have to make a sacrifice anywhere, like I'll keep a couple comics I think are really fun. Like I have a big JLA Avengers omnibus and shit like that somewhere. But for the most part, especially since I do the show now, digitally is just the way to go for me. But there is something magical about just picking up a brand new comic that's just you can't beat.
I think Sonic is the only comic I'm doing physically anymore. I tried doing Spider-Man. I tried doing what?
God's sakes, Pop.
I tried collecting Spider-Man. I tried collecting Spider-Gwen, some of the other stuff, and man, you run out of room so fast. You just don't have anything to do with those comics, and it's like, especially if you're sleeving all of them to keep them in nice shape and everything like that, it gets expensive and it gets tedious, and it's something like that really shouldn't be. But for something like Sonic, where there's not quite as much of it coming out on a constant basis, I feel like it's just not as taxing.
Did you do Spider-Gwen physically? Because I felt like Mary Jane would be more your jam.
Oh my god.
Gosh, fucking.
So when it's physical, when it comes to Sonic, I wait for the giant volumes to come out because they just look really nice on a shelf. And,
that's how I do it.
Evan's art on the cover is just really smooth, clean, and satisfying. I love it. Even though Volume 3 has Knuckles on the cover, and he's going to be in like 5 pages. Because he's just barely in Metal Virus stuff at all. But yeah, no, if you're an old baby like me, Scrapnik Island's really nice. If you're an adventure baby, Scrapnik Island is really nice. Go read it. You're going to love it, I promise.
Hey,
which is funny because it takes some clear inspiration from something fairly recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll do like either a spoiler cast later or I don't know. I'm excited to talk more about it. But yeah, Scrapnik Island's really, really damn good. I can't speak for the main series yet. I usually read it the day it comes out, but for some unbeknown reason to me, I just haven't picked up 53 yet. Or the annual. I keep saying I gotta read the annual, so I might have to read those later today because I generally love those, but I just needed a break after the last few episodes of Scrapnik. No, not Scrapnik. I have too many S's. Sonic speed reading.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
Remember when I said there was a basketball minigame in Frontiers? I've posted a picture of it in the back rooms.
I'm going to take a look. Let me see here. Oh, that's adorable. It looks more like Quidditch.
It's going to be it's going to be a good fucking game, isn't it?
I hope so. I'm more excited more time goes by.
I'm struggling right now because I'm trying to figure out which version of it I want. Well, I mean, I know which version of it I want. I want the PS5 version. That said, I'm also going on a trip like 2 days after the game comes out, and I feel like I need to responsibly for the nature of our work, I have to get it on the Switch.
Yeah,
but I want it on the PS5.
I got both.
I'm considering doing both. I just don't know if I can financially justify it right now.
I'm going to eventually
I'm going to eventually get all of them for stupid reasons. I'm going to get the PC one just because it's going to be easier to stream, record, and also now that I have wasted the money on a Steam Deck, I'm going to use that while we're at the show we'll talk about later. But also, I'm going to get the Xbox Series X version because that's what I have. But eventually, I want to get like either the PS4 or PS5 version just because it's Sonic and I want a blue case for him.
Yeah, fair.
Even though it's the company that murdered Sega, but it's fine. It's fine.
We're also I'm getting the Steelbook. Hell yeah!
Is there a Steelbook for the Switch version?
I think so.
For all of them, I think so. But like, here's a little cheat for you guys if you're wanting both of them, the Best Buy and GameStop one. I would recommend getting the GameStop one pre-ordered, and then later on at Best Buy, your local Best Buy, just walk in and buy it because they always have extras of their Steelbooks and they sell them separately.
Yeah, I really appreciate that about Best Buy because I got like the when Persona 5 Strikers came out, I jumped on that and I got the Steelbook for that. Although I got like the PS4 version of it. I think I don't have a lot of Steelbooks for the Switch. I think I've got like 2 are from Xenoblade, Persona, And then I'm gonna see if I can add Sonic to the list.
Also, if you get the Steelbook from Bass Pro Shop, you'll get the Big the Cat cover, and Big's just holding a fucking gun as well. By the way.
What?
Yeah.
We have some adventures to talk about very soon.
Good
And
old Bass Pro
speaking
Shop.
of, if you guys haven't seen our Walmart adventure, I highly recommend it because Pup's been filming just random stuff since Suris has been here, and he really edited the stuff quite lovely. Walmart was just the start of it. It was so funny. I can't wait to see what happens when we have Wayne here. It's going to be great.
Wayne is the finale of the 3 chapters. It's crazy. Chapter 1, just the original 3, not necessarily key, but the original 3 members. Chapter 2, Portland.
The original, because he definitely wasn't there right at the beginning.
Look, man, I don't know what to tell you. But then episode 3.
Wait, hold on. We had we need all 3 key members in general though for those early ones because we need us and Wayne's tombstone.
I just want to point something horrible out. A horrible truth is that in the episodes where it's just us 3 in the early season, it still says 3 key members. So I think that answers that. Wayne, fuck
no.
off.
No.
I think desperately clawing for an answer is not necessary.
I will never let that mystery be solved.
Yeah, man,
No.
come on. And that's that makes one of us lesser, and that's not
I'll
much fun.
kidnap 1,000 children before I let this mystery die.
You know what we have to do though? I mean, to be fair though, like since it was so early on, the tombstone was genius. Pup, do you want to share like your idea, or should we just let the people at Fan Jam figure it out for themselves?
Let them find out.
Okay, we'll talk about it after the show. It'll be funny.
But don't all abandon me, okay? Like, I only want 1 or 2 of those things. I don't want to get 3.
Well, I mean, we'll talk about it after the show, because being guest versus being just attendance is a very different situation. So we'll talk about it later. It's fine. Guys, before we get into any more frontiers or anything else, you guys want to catch up on the super chats?
Sure. Let me go ahead and pull over to the mailbag.
Pup, you want to lead us off?
Yeah. Give me just one little memento. Here we go.
That's what I keep asking for Sega.
All right, so
One little momentum, please.
please. So in first place we have Jamal Simmons, our pal Jamal, who sends $2. Happy Beef Era, everyone. Milk Bro Forever, Wallace.
There's no exclamation point. I hope you're having a good day, Jamal.
He's sad. This is a sad day.
No.
Sad B Theory day.
Where's Arnold, the yogurt male? We don't
Theory.
even know if any of these people are male or female or anything. We have no idea how they identify.
Doesn't
and
matter.
we still just say yogurt male.
It doesn't matter.
I can't get over how much I love the British way of saying yogurt. It is my favorite thing in the world.
Yogurt.
How do you say milk in Japan? Sorry, Europe, whatever it is.
Milk?
I don't know.
Oh,
Anyway.
he doesn't believe me that in Britain we pronounce Parmesan as Parmesan.
I don't believe him in this.
Who the-
You mean
why
French?
would you pronounce it that way? That feels like a sin.
That's just how it's pronounced in the
either,
UK.
but
You
it's-
pronounce it as Parmesan.
Parmesan?
I want some Parmesan cheese with my tacos.
It sounds like some bullshit element that you'd be picking up in a stupid comic book movie.
I've heard you
Black
say
Adam.
taco before, Pup.
Nah,
Bullshit.
I want some Parmesan in my taco.
I ate tacos with you, you liar.
Wait, you've never been to Taco Bell?
You guys, nobody's catching that he's putting Parmesan cheese on his taco. No, that's fine.
Parmesan can go on a taco. Like,
God.
there's nothing that intrinsically doesn't go there. You know, you have Parmesan on your green beef and, on your
Dip
grind
is
beef.
here is in the comments just tearing apart your lies, and it's great.
No.
Shut the
no
fuck
more
up, Dip.
British people.
No more Brits.
Yankee says that's illegal. I'm Italian. The cooking the pizza.
You guys and your Parmesan and your your tacos.
We have
and your,
Farmer John and Parmesan.
Farmer
Get used
John.
to it.
and your Trader Joe's. Who did he even betray? Suris has an answer.
You.
I could not believe Suris had an answer for that stupid joke that you would not let die. I cannot believe, like, ever since he got here, he saw Trader Joe's, like, but who did he betray? And then Suris is in the car and he goes, actually. I just can't. I can't deal with it.
Because
There's
there is
actually
a story behind that.
How do you actually Trader Joe's?
Because there was an actual story, Nick. I don't know what you want from me.
I love trade here. One of my old friends called quesadillas Quadzilla. Oh, that's
good
so
old
good.
Quesadilla.
British cultural appropriation. Yeah, I will appropriate everything if it's food. I don't care. I'm an American. That's what we do. I love food.
You can't culturally appropriate Britain. Britain invented cultural appropriation. We just went into places in the early days where, like, skedaddle, skedoodle, your country's now mine. Like,
yeah,
we're allowed to be made fun of. You cannot be racist or discriminatory or anything towards a British person.
Jeez. Where are we on the super chats, by the way?
We did that all stemmed from a commentless super chat. Is what happened. Sony's up next with Suris. You're up next with Sony.
Yep. Sonny, thank you very much for the 5. I have bought 6 copies of Frontiers now. I'm keeping Sega in business single-handedly. Oh, yeah. Zavok supremacy.
I'm saying this for 2.
He would be so disappointed if Zavok's not mentioned even once in those.
But don't you remember? But don't you remember? This new character's color scheme looks a lot like a previous Sonic villain.
Sonny, there's been 1,000,001 times where I thought, what the fuck is wrong with you? But now you give me 2 reasons to think, what the fuck is wrong with you? I love you, Sonny. But what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like, I get it. I assumed that there'd be people going this hard for the Deadly Six. It's too soon, man. It's too soon. All right, now's the time for us old people to whine about our chipmunks. You'll have your time.
Yeah,
Wallace, you're up.
We have Rangers and Riders with 2 Digadomes. So if Sonic isn't vegan, is he the other V word?
Vagina?
Nah.
He's definitely not that.
No, I think canonically, like in the comics,
canonically he's a vagrant.
Oh, we're talking about the other V word. Well, he has to be
virgin.
He has to be relatable like me, so yeah, he is.
I thoroughly. I can't wait for Chow Mix again. We gotta get him back on here so we can argue if Sonic bangs or not, because I think he bangs.
I mean, I made a whole
Just
video on how he definitely fucked in Sonic 06.
Yeah, no, it was a great video. Yeah.
People thought I was joking. I wasn't. I was being serious.
Oh, man, it was with the accordion man, wasn't it?
No,
I mean, if you're being serious, it just makes it funnier. Top 10 hottest Sonic characters.
Jesus.
Female edition.
B-mail. Oh no! I came up with something new.
You did.
Oh.
We could probably have a few theories about that.
I can't wait for us to announce our B-Therium drop. That's going to be exciting.
Well, Pup, you're up next with OzJam.
Am I? Alright, so OzJam H sends $10. Hey gamers, hope you're doing grand. By the way, Pup, I knew you were curious about Sonoi's involvement in Frontiers, but Otani confirmed on Twitter he isn't involved in the composing part, only production. That's fair enough. As long as I hear his guitar in there, I'll be happy. I mean, in that DJ mix of the cyberspace tracks, in the final track, I thought that bass sounds very Sonoi. So, like, you know, the slap bass, where they go really hard on that one. That's my favorite of those tracks. But yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about it in a bit. Xavier Fortin with 2.79 Canadians. Happy Venus Day, Gilly. I couldn't remember who brought Gillian at the end of every sentence.
It was
Xavier.
It was Xavier.
No, we told him about that during Portland. He was like, do I get those?
And he was
every
like,
time I mention it.
And he was like, Watchmen.
I was immediately like, no.
Linda.
What was he cooking?
He got Pup has a new one now.
No,
he has a
basically,
new one, I love it.
Basically, we were walking past this like security gate thing, and it had one of those smile you're on camera things, and it was a yellow smile. And I was like, "Look, it's the Watchman." And Gilly's been making fun of my accent all day. And he just goes, Watchmen. It's just like there was a point where it was like 3 a.m. and we'd gone to bed, and Nick and I had to share a bed. But like
I slept on the other side. I'm used to
at
doing
one
that as
point
a married man.
I'm just snickering to myself because I'm thinking about Watchmen, and Nick's like, "Pup, stop wanking or crying or whatever."
No,
the
I was
fuck it is
like,
you're
no,
doing.
like, no, I'm telling it from my end. No, this stupid idiot child. Like, we spent the 3 nights together in the hotel.
Man, why are you sleeping with a child? What the fuck?
Because I'm a daddy. You have to make sure you don't get nightmares. But anyway, like, he's on one side of the bed. It's a queen size bed. It's fine. So he's on one side. I'm on the other side, and he's been doing fine.
I'm not gay.
Up until the last night, where I'm just laying down, and then I feel the bed shake, like vibrations from his body, and I just let him do that because I'm like, I don't know if he's crying. I don't know what's going on there. But then, like, he kept doing it, so I was like, Pup, are you jerking off over there? No. He's just giggling to himself from some random stupid thing from earlier in the day. You ever get yourself giggle fits? Where you
it was
just
literally
can't
the
stop?
day before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just were just giggling about this random ass thing.
Yeah, and you were just like, "Stop, Pup, I need to go to bed." And then I was just like, I was trying my best. Like,
Anyway.
It only gets
that's
worse once you actually try to stop laughing.
yeah.
Yeah. That's why I tried not to think about it.
But I don't know why the whole Watchmen thing really got me tickled.
Well, that's not what the voice I was talking about. Like, just out of nowhere. Like the other day. Well, god dang it, Bobby, if you're going to have a cigarette, you need to have all of them.
Tired.
That thing.
Tired. Tired, I want to smoke cigarettes. Tired. And then there was the point where we were all just driving to the fucking convention, like, okay, we're going to convention now, okay.
Yeah, but that sounds like Mr. Mackey. Like, I like it when you take a cartoon character and then just warp it into something unrecognizable. But tired.
But tired. Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby. Tired.
It's good. Anyway.
That's my purse.
Hey, Hank, you want a beer?
Jesus Christ.
All right, where are we?
Bill?
Sad.
Nah, you guys are fine. You're fine.
We're at Nick or Mike.
All right.
We're at Mike 1911.
No.
No, this is the
We
good.
are-
This is the good Mike.
No, we're not that far ahead, guys.
Oh, we're not?
We still haven't done Trey's. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, you got a good
So
point.
Trey Neubles, I mean, hopefully we'll meet that guy someday. Hello, you beautiful people. Just wanted to drop by and say I miss you guys. Much love, fam.
I miss you
Kind of
too.
weird. I mean, we don't know who you are, but you know,
We'll see you.
thanks for the money.
We'll see you at Fam Jam and meet you for the first time, fam.
Absolutely. Just remember that don't be one of those fans.
Oh,
You know
have
what I
we
mean?
even announced that the 4 of us are going to be at Fan Jam?
Spoilers, bro. Yeah, let's talk about that real quick.
The 4 of us are
Guys.
going to be at Fan Jam.
We're going to be at Sega Fan Jam in just a few weeks in Georgia. If you don't have a ticket and you're in the area, you should be, because all 4 of us are going to be there for the first time.
At a table.
So
Yeah.
Yep.
we're gonna do I don't know if it's Suris can probably help with live streaming, but got some equipment to record right there on the show floor. So we're gonna do a show at Fan Jam, and would love
I
to have you there.
actually ordered a tripod specifically for this.
Yeah, and and Gilly gave us great recommendations for stuff that's gonna work good in a podcast situation, like in a giant room like that. So we're gonna have a great old time. I'm excited. Yeah, there you go. We'll put together some kind of an ad for it, because Suris has actually gotten an artist on board to make something quite brilliant. I'm
Pernia
really
the
excited
Great.
to show it off. Yeah, we'll figure out how to put that together after the show when it's off air. But yeah, a lot of exciting stuff happening, and we'd love to have you at Fan Jam with us. It's gonna be great. But yeah, Suris. Now that we got that weird creep Trey out of the way, it's your turn.
Well, now that we're done making fun of the Neubel foible boible,
That Neubel's foibles, yeah.
way past Ghoul Kid. Thank you very much for the $4.99. Boo! Happy spooky season, boys. If you were only bound by the limits of your imagination, what would your dream costume be?
Green Ranger.
I've already shown off my slutty YouTuber costume on Twitter.
Yeah, I need your help telling me how to sell that. I'm finally gonna have some merch thanks to you.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna show you what you're capable of, and then just not help you do it. That's like the way I'm gonna do it.
Thanks, Bob.
I made the prototype. You're not gonna get to sell the original. Now, I will fucking give it to you, as in give you the pattern. I'm not gay, so yeah, we'll sort that out later.
I can't wait to talk about how you were introduced like that to a bunch of big YouTubers.
Yeah, people I'd never met before.
Still are not sure about your sexuality, but that's how you decided. Here's the first thing you're gonna know about me.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're gonna phase that out and change it to I don't have erectile dysfunction.
That's definitely gonna do better for you and your ego.
Pup, one day you'll enter a room. You'll enter a room.
One day I'll kiss another man.
And you will just introduce yourself as yourself and be comfortable. And until that day,
I didn't introduce myself as I'm not gay. I that was Gilly that fucking.
and why do you think that happened, Pup? I'm
because
very
Gilly's
curious.
a fucker. Is why? Because Gilly's a fucking. Gilly's a goddamn asshole. That's why he laughed at my dead dog.
You walk into a room.
He pissed on my
with
wife.
Dude.
He wouldn't have had the ammunition if you didn't hand him the loaded Glock.
He would have found something.
Walk into a hotel room with Ant Dude, and then all of their friends like, "Hey, this is Pup. He's not gay."
And then
I'm not sure I should actually meet up with these people. I
Ant
think
Dude
I
is
should
just like, "Pup, are you
avoid
gay?"
this
And I'm just like, "I'm not fucking." At the end of it,
Yeah,
though.
it's around the time.
It's okay, sweetie.
No, it's okay. We all touch ding dongs. We're all gay.
Oh boy.
Jesus
Anyway.
Christ. Anywho.
This is fine to joke about. It is 2003, right? It's fine.
Hey, that was back when you were a fucking 20-year-old, okay? Just enjoy it. Enjoy the nostalgia.
It's there are some things I'm okay with letting go in terms of what media is fine with joking about. That's one of them. I'm fine with everyone moving right on by that being a punchline.
This is a delicious coffee, by the way, Nick. Thank you.
No problem, buddy. Absolutely. Where were we?
We have Mike 1911 with $1.99. I don't even remember what this is in reference to anymore, but it just says, Nick, never make that joke again.
I don't know what you're referring to, Mike, but I promise you it's verbose no to whatever you're telling me.
That's a one and done, Nick. You like a coward. You just tell a joke once. Me, I'm gonna get my fucking money's worth.
Yeah.
You mean you're going to say the joke so many times that everybody gets very tired of it?
See, this is the thing. Sometimes
it's either everyone laughed one time, so that's all I got because I know people like me for it, or I'm gonna keep making the joke until somebody finds it funny. It's one of those two things.
Chat, you like my recurring jokes, right? Fucking back me up here. I need a little democracy.
Democracy? Sounds like therapy.
Shut your fucking whore mouth, Suris. Oh, fuck.
Just the vulgarity out of you today. We just like every week we're like, we gotta chill it out.
Yeah, no, I gotta put myself in check now. All right, so
he's chickadee checking himself before.
Chickadee check.
He wrecked himself.
Before he wrecks himself. Jesus.
Yeah,
okay,
I feel like I'm just watching a junkyard on fire.
I'm inviting myself to the meeting.
Welcome to the Sonic fan base, buddy.
I'm inviting myself to the post-episode meeting now. Like that was a bad one.
You're scheduling it with your own internal secretary. Pup needs help. .png.
Pup, what did we say? What did we do? Come on, Pup. Pup, apologize.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
Anyway, it's fine. Quit.
Hello there.
Let Wayne talk. Say something, Wayne. You quiet little thing.
Say
Get
something.
me out of here, man. The fuck is wrong with you people?
Whisper sweet nothings into my ear, Wayne.
He said Mike was like Sonic cannibalizing the Freedom Fighters. Oh, buddy.
I'll do it again.
Buddy.
Do it again.
I'll do it. I'll do it a fucking.
I'll do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
Goof, do you want to make that joke again?
Goof, do you want to eat the Freedom Fighters? Goof.
I don't have a problem with it.
Be my guest. That fucking drive back to the fucking Crown Plaza with fucking Connor the Waffle in the back. And we were all just like, Goof.
He's so funny. I love that voice so much.
Goof, do you know what a micropenis is? It's a
No,
very
stop.
Stop.
serious medical condition.
There's, I don't know what kind of humor what Waffle wants out in the world compared to what he puts out in his content. That boy's next level. Man, a spoiler alert for everybody. YouTubers leave the best jokes for other YouTubers. I'm telling you that right now.
In person.
Yes.
I still feel bad about the Connor the Waffle situation.
Why?
I
No,
thought it
we're
was-
gonna tell that story. We're gonna tell that story.
That was fucking Suris' fault.
That was hilarious.
That, you said no. That's Suris being Suris.
Suris,
again,
you
in
stupid
social
bitch.
situations. You dumb bitch.
Slut.
Yeah, it's a wild. Like Suris, you got to really chickadee check yourself if Pup and Nick are on the same side in the situation.
No, that means I've done everything right.
No.
I've got all my bases covered.
He's got all the Infinity Stones.
Oh my god. Where
I now
were
have
we?
all the Chaos Emeralds.
Can you just fucking get on with it now? What are we doing?
No.
I don't know,
so
Pup. Can
Wayne-
you?
I
We
think
have-
Wayne.
Way past school kid with $1.99. Also, what are y'all's Halloween plans?
That's a good question.
Man, Pup was supposed to take that one, but it's fine.
Well, I mean,
Shut up,
I
Suris.
can do 2 in a row. He
So-
can just
Oh, no.
go after me on the next one.
So
Oh no, I
basically-
know. I'm just saying to make fun of him for being like, okay, let's get on with it. I don't know, Pup. Can we?
Basically, here's how it worked. I found a really cool antique Spider-Man costume out of Goodwill in Portland.
Antique.
Antique.
It's basically
Antique.
Like, are
Making
we
Nick
talking
feel like he lived
Nick
with the
level
dinosaurs.
antique?
it's a vintage 2002 Spider-Man Halloween costume. Okay, good luck fucking finding that. The cheapest I found it online, and it was sold out, was $60, and I got it for fucking $7. All right, at a Goodwill. That's good. I don't give a fuck. Anyways,
Will.
I've got
It was good fun.
I've got that.
That's Goodwill.
Yeah. I've got that. And Nick was all like, "Oh, I don't think I can dress up for Halloween. That just I cannot do it." And I was just like, "No, man, look. You are the single biggest fucking man-child I've ever met in my entire life. You are dressing up for Halloween, young man. So we're gonna go to some thrift stores and get this man a Halloween costume."
My compromise was like, I'm not gonna spend full on money on a Halloween costume.
I was like, I would
can't.
literally buy you a costume because I'm sorry.
No.
You cannot
No, I
just
said-
be
Let
you
me finish my
and
fucking
not
sentence.
wear a
God!
Halloween costume.
Shut up, Pup! Jesus Christ, you fucking gremlin! No, what I said was my compromise is I'm fine with us going to thrift stores and find one for cheap, like you did with yours. Because first off, that's much more fun, and secondly, it's going to save way more money,
No, this coffee's really
and
good,
it forces me to get creative.
This is a good coffee.
Jesus Christ! I'm glad you enjoy your coffee.
It's really nice. You put just the right amount of creamer in it.
Yeah, well, you told me what kind you like, so I did my best.
Well, you put-
Also helps that it's a French roast from Trader Joe's. It's got like a
But
nice.
who did he
deep
betray?
flavor. Who can say?
You put a bit of a coffee creamer in it. Oh, jeez, Jerry, I screwed up this time. Jerry.
Kramer's Last Hunt.
Jerry, I killed Spider-Man.
There's a great
Jerry!
poster waiting to happen there. Jerry.
Oh,
All right.
Jerry.
All right, Pup, it's your turn.
All right, what
Wait, hold on. No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Suris and Wayne, do you guys have Halloween plans?
I might be uploading my my next video that day. Either that or the day before. I think I have higher traffic on Sundays, so I might just do Halloween's Eve, Hallows Eve, as it were. But other than that, not really.
Nah, every day's Halloween for you, buddy, because you're fucking horrifying.
Actually, oh well, you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
Jam,
gonna
what was
be-
passive aggressive about that discussion? It was just straight up aggressive. There's no
Look.
passive about it.
I think my only plan is debuting a new outfit on the channel. That's it.
We're sad and old. You know what, Pup? You're dragging me into the Halloween spirit. It's your first time in the States with a Halloween States. We're gonna do something fun.
Ooh, spooky ghost.
I'm taking you to a corn maze. We're gonna go to a pumpkin patch. We're gonna have a good ass time.
And we're going to tell the truth about how we're all pregnant with skeletons, and one day when we die, the skeletons will emerge, and we will have given birth to them. You're not dying, you're just giving birth to a beautiful skeleton.
Why?
Have you ever seen Over the Garden Wall?
I think that's where the black cats.
You guys have to watch that for Halloween.
Yeah. No, that is essential. That is essential. We're gonna do it. Absolutely. All right. So there we go. We're boring old men for Halloween, but we're gonna do our best over here with Pup. And you know what, Pup? I know you want to do only like 3 parts and stuff like that. You might want your camera out.
I was wondering maybe that could be like a middle episode. Either way, Wayne is the fucking finale. Wayne is finale.
I don't think we need to stop doing this. Like if we ever meet up again,
we gotta stop, man. Like next time we hang out, it will be season 2.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, where are we? I'm trying to remember. All right, Halloween pants. All right, so way past Ghoul Kid. I love that. Followed up with Pup. Got a giggle fit in the middle of his fat nap.
Oh my fucking god.
And that's what he said when he was done. Anyway.
What have I done?
I don't know. So quiet side of the room. Suris, it's your turn.
My turn to what?
Read a super chat, you fucking stupid idiot.
Shit.
Why are you?
You dumbass.
I don't know.
You fucking $50 root beer. Fucking just
Very
read.
good question. OzJam 8 for the $5. Sunset City, where dogs can be agent of chaos, and we hate Mike, but only that Mike. So freak you.
Fuck you, Mike.
Yeah,
I need context for
fuck you, Mike.
But not that Mike, the other Mike.
Not Mike 1911. Mike 1911.
No. Don't. No, I'm done telling who's who.
No,
we're just saying
we need to be specific so that people.
No, we don't.
No,
listen,
we
that's
don't.
literally
It's
in our.
funnier.
We are not trying to incite hatred against a specific Mike, other than
no, just all Mikes.
No, Mikes matter. Okay, we're not fucking directing this at all Mikes.
Nope, not that joke. That's not a good one.
That wasn't. Oh, you fucking idiot.
That's not a good one.
One day, Pup will make a joke in mixed company that he will regret. Oh, shit, here we are. It's a day that ends in
by
Y.
my wife for one of his stupid jokes in Spirit Halloween, so yes.
Oh, no. Right, that was fucking funny.
This is how he learns.
No, because there was like a kid in the queue that was also like really super scared and shit, and I would just like turn to Nick and like, you want to eat children, goof?
It was a toddler. Kid wasn't scared, but just like maybe we don't talk about eating children in front of the children.
I just think it's fucking funny.
Anyway,
we can rotisserie children.
Wayne, it's your turn.
Yeah, we got damn
Damn both.
Damn.
We got animals.
Damimals.
We got those goddamn anoles.
BP. We're sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry.
With
anyways,
$5
children.
That moment you realize Vector is not a detective; he's an investidial.
Oh wait, investigator. How do you fuck that?
How did you get that wrong?
How did you do that?
Wayne!
How did you do that?
Wayne, you're so
God,
stupid!
That sounds like something else.
Wayne!
I mean, I'll give you this, Wayne. You're at least trying to be species specific since Wayne, or not Wayne. Oh God, now I'm doing it. Since Vector's a crocodile, not an alligator. There's a difference, and it matters.
Does this man?
Every alligator is a crocodilian, but not every crocodile is an alligator.
Are
That's
you
how that
okay,
works.
Wayne? Do you have
He's
acid
in-
reflux? Are you having a hot flash?
I have some pills for that.
He's an
willing.
interior crocodile alligator.
He's willing to share.
All right, it's your invested dial.
Investidial.
Thanks, Trey.
All right, so Smako says, "Guys,
There's our next shirt.
There
it is.
Settle the fuck down." So Smako sends 2 pens and says, "Anyway, how was the DVD case-sized chocolate pup?" Now Nick exaggerates because he's too busy being a pussy to eat that much chocolate. But
it was DVD size.
No, you pussy. It's Nintendo Switch game case sized. Okay. Anyways, as I said in the video, I did not eat it all in one go. I've still got plenty left. And I've got that chocolate from the Bass Pro Shop, which you guys hated.
Oh, the one based off of Yoo-Hoo?
Yeah. It
was gross.
It was... You can't just eat
No.
Hershey's with a straight face and call that gross.
I don't eat Hershey's with a straight face. I don't like Hershey's.
Good thing I wasn't fucking talking to you then, wasn't it?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I forgot we were on a podcast with multiple people. Weird.
You can talk to one person still. Like,
No.
If I say fuck you, Wayne, that doesn't mean fuck you to the table, does it? Like, come on, think about it.
I mean, this is easy. We got 4 people here. I talked to Suris, and Nick, you talked to Pup, and we just go at the same time, and I'm sure we won't get confused.
Hi, Nick Apologist. How you doing?
Shut up, Pup.
Never mind. That didn't go well.
I can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
So how was your chocolate?
I didn't finish it yet, but so I've got 3 Chocky bars I'm working through. I'm gonna rank them now. At the top is the fucking Hershey Symphony, which is, it's pretty good. In the middle is the Yoo-Hoo, and at the fucking rock bottom is the fucking disgusting Hershey's bar, which tastes like a combination of vomit and Parmesan cheese. But
He's eaten so much Hershey since he's been here.
Yeah, I've bought like several of them, even though they taste fucking disgusting. It's almost
Stop
like
doing this to yourself.
Well, it's almost like how Nick has to buy so many fucking copies of Godzilla, isn't it? So like, it's fair enough.
Not really. I love it. So
Nah, fuck you.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Being inside Nick's game room and seeing all the copies of Godzilla firsthand,
He's a fucking
it felt
psychopath.
it felt like being in the house of a serial killer. I expected to
cry.
wake up one day
Hear
with
my
Nick
call.
just going,
Lend me
Godzilla
an ear.
puts the
See my
lotion on
fault.
the skin.
See my error. No, my fault. Time halts.
Black Adam fucking sucked. It was a
Come with
badass
me.
fucking terrible
No,
movie.
No.
Wicked Wild West. Jim was desperado.
We all got matching.
How much longer do I have with you fuckers today? Jesus Christ!
We all got matching Nerf guns at Target because they had Sonic on.
Buddy,
We
you
did.
already know the car ride with me and Pup in the back is going to be excruciating.
Oh, I already can tell you the pup ride with you two in the pup ride. The car ride with you two in the back is going to be me with headphones and an audiobook, ignoring the fact that you fucking exist.
This is going to be one of those rare
that's
occasions.
distracted driving, Suris. That's irresponsible.
No,
And being in a
you're
car with you two
irresponsible.
isn't distracted driving already?
If
We're
we've
gonna film
got
and release us. I just know it.
if we've got Wayne in the back of the car, that's going to be one of those times I'm not calling shotgun. I got to get up to those foibles and shenanigans. We're going to find out.
Yeah, no, I'm taking Nick to the front with me so that we can just have the adults in the front and the please dear God stop.
Yeah,
in the
we're
back.
going to be dogged in the back, man. Get ready.
And it's going to be real awkward for you guys up front.
Yeah, we're gonna
after spending the no, hang on, no.
Monkey
After
game.
spending the week with you, I can. While this obnoxious little thing won't ever shut the hell up, you are so terrible at wandering off.
Yep.
It is next level,
And
that's coming
leaving
from
your
me.
shit at the house. And
We're just sitting in front of like just sitting in the middle of a thrift store where people are gonna walk through, and then being a little brat about it. We're like, get up.
it would be like, you
I don't
gotta,
wanna.
you gotta get
Okay, so
I don't
here's the
wanna.
thing.
You gotta get
Here's
up.
the thing. If the person who's telling me to get up is Pup, on principle, I'm going to tell him no.
But
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to
That's how
help.
we don't get
I'm
crap
trying to
done.
be fucking utilitarian.
I have no way
take
of knowing if
your-
you're trying to help Pup.
take-
I have no way of knowing.
Take your fucking petty prejudice
It is
aside
impossible to
and
know.
get up off of the floor of the fucking thrift store, you fucking
Wayne,
toddler.
aren't you excited for this? Aren't you excited for this, Wayne?
Not in the least.
No,
Yeah.
he's loving it. He's gonna love it. We're gonna be like monkey game the whole time.
As soon as Pup
Yeah,
leaves,
monkey.
as soon as Pup leaves, I'm never talking to any of you ever again.
You know what? That's probably the right move for your mental health.
No,
Nick.
so what you're saying is I have to tell the TSA I'm staying in America permanently so I can keep our podcast going for the fans, of course.
Yes,
For the fans.
Yeah.
All
for
right,
the fans.
let's wrap these last two up and let's actually get to the
the
rest of the
band.
show because we have things to get to, and I think people are
Oh
getting to the
god,
point
this
where
has
they're like,
just
"What
been
is this?"
freaking super chats.
Yes.
We've
Yeah.
got to work through the super chats faster, boys.
I've been seeing a couple people who are like, "There's Sonic news, right?"
Yeah,
Right?
there is.
Yeah. So let's get to it.
What did you like to know?
I'm
Harry
just
and
doing
you opinion. Thank you very much for the 10 PLN. Wayne is bussy.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, I can't wait for that finale.
Oh no! The finale or the
I
climax?
can't wait for that Wayne OC.
Be sure to stick around for the Sunset City OnlyFans coming next month.
The documentary is gonna be wild. All right. Anyway,
Wayne
unrelated.
gone wild.
Wayne, get the last one that's in here.
We got Oz Jam H with $5. Puppy Poopy Poo Puppy Poo.
What the fuck?
Puppy Poopy Poo.
Crocodile.
Where are you? Pup. Royables. I can't do a fucking Scooby Doo voice.
What the fuck is that?
I love how internet culture.
Oh no!
Internet culture turned that into a.
Oh, Sunset City artist, you have your assignment for the day.
Oh no!
What?
Sunset
What
City
is it?
crew, where are you? You got to do the Scooby Doo gang for Sunset City.
I call Velma.
I call Daphne.
Shut up! You're the dog.
I wanna fuck Daphne.
Well, Daphne is definitely going to be Suris, and I'm either.
No, I don't want to fuck Daphne.
Suris is
Suris is Daphne.
Suris is the fucking the ghost.
Are you
Daphne
sure
or Velma?
Suris isn't Shaggy?
Suris is the fucking ghost we have to kill or whatever it is they do in that show.
Actually, no.
Can we be
Actually,
unmasking
no.
Gilly?
I think Nick is closer. I would say Nick is closer to Shaggy, especially with like he and Scoob spending so much time together, especially now.
Gilly,
Well, he's got the green. He's got the green, and while I don't believe in ghosts, I think they're real spooky.
That was a funny thing. Was Nick was getting all aggy at me in the store yesterday. I was wearing the fucking hoodie, the like the Nick Apologist hoodie that I made, and I was just like, Nick, you're just angry at yourself.
He just doesn't shut up. He just doesn't stop. I just want to buy my food and leave.
You enjoyed
yeah,
it.
Gilly-
You were having fun. You laughed at one point.
I laughed.
Gilly,
How are your pomegranates, man? How are you enjoying those fucking pomegranates?
I haven't eaten them yet.
Oh, you haven't eaten them yet. Fucking plot twist there, huh? You haven't eaten your pomegranates. Eat your fucking pomegranates.
Shut up.
Gilly is Fred Freddy because he's just telling everyone, "Hey, gang, we should split up just so he can be without everybody's fucking presence for 5 minutes."
I thought it was just because his neck tattoos would be the ascot.
That too.
You didn't fucking know what quinoa is.
Yeah.
What?
I still don't know because you didn't give me a proper answer.
I told you it's quinoa, daughter Phantomile.
Anyway, do we want to talk about things
Like cloaca, daughter Phantomile?
ever?
Let's actually get to Sonic.
I think we're missing a couple of super chats.
I don't want to fucking talk about
I'll
Sonic.
get in there.
I don't want to talk about Sonic anymore.
I'm gonna do it real quick. Manimal, BP. Sorry, parrots. $2. Can't wait for the actual content in this stream. Way past Ghoul Kid, $1.99. Wallacy. Thanks, guys.
Did we get the
What? The one up there? Yeah. Hang on.
Whatever it is, just read it.
BP.
damn them Knowles BP Papara. It was $5.
I literally just said I was gonna. Fine, Wayne. Fine.
I thought we were just wrap it up so we okay. Anyway, it's pronounced like the yogurt. It's not that hard. It's a pun. When my friend DM Doku said "God damnals," it inspired the name change I needed 10 years ago.
Yogurt.
It's a fucking mess.
Animals.
Thank you for the money.
Because it's spelled like damn innals, so it's not pronounced like danimals. It would have because you don't say "oh goddamn," you say "goddamn," as in damn Daniel. Get your yogurt together.
So,
damn, that's a lot of yogurt.
Damn it, damn.
God damn it.
Damn.
God
Damn.
damn. A lot of yogurt.
Look at that little white surprise.
I just want to mention, no, we don't call it Parmesan in the UK.
Where's that?
No, you fucking don't.
Where's that goddamn
Or-
fourth chaos?
Or tacos. I want some Parmesan on my taco.
Did you think you were tricking anybody?
Yes, everyone was fooled. It's pronounced Parmesan, you fucking imbeciles. I win.
Got him. Good for you. We're gonna put that one right up on the fridge there for you, buddy, and we're gonna move right on.
Yeah, I made it on the fridge. You ain't kidding.
Oh my god. Maybe the super chats in the middle of the show wasn't the best idea we've ever had.
I wanted to bring something up with you guys real quick.
Yeah.
What if I told you there's a hedgehog? He's blue, he runs fast, his name is Sonic.
I'd say I fucking hate that.
What is it? Oh, well, shit. Okay, let's wrap up the stream, guys.
That
We
sounds
gotta
like
pack our bags.
the worst thing ever.
Anyway. Yeah. We did a little bit of news already. We got the comics out of the way. We did talk about the Monster Hunter DLC. There is still a little bit more news to talk about in terms of the game itself. I've been saying at this point, I've been kind of with Gilly on it. I've been not really absorbing every little bit of Frontier stuff coming out, so I might be a little bit quieter because I'm not a huge fan of the music in general, and I'm just kind of waiting for the game to come out so I can play it.
Parmesan builds didn't give me a free PC.
I actually do like that DJ mix, though. Like, especially that first track kind of gives me, like... It gives me the vibes of, like, Sonic R's soundtrack.
It's like
but
a
with
modernized Sonic R soundtrack kind of thing.
Yeah! So I'm not the only one that thought that.
Well, I thought that about a lot of the Avatar musics in Forces as well, to be fair.
Okay. I didn't quite get that impression.
I'm gonna listen. I didn't with
the...
I didn't with Forces, but I'm definitely gonna check that shit out now.
So
I hear what you hear.
I'm gonna be honest. I think like the DJ mix lives and dies by whether or not you like EDM music. Now, I guess I'll come out of the EDM closet here. I enjoy EDM music, and this reminded me a lot of like Martin Garrix. Like I could imagine this kind of shit playing at like Tomorrowland. I especially like the last track on there with the slap bass thing going on because that feels more intrinsically Sonic-y than the rest of it. But I'd be lying if I said my favorite style for Sonic still isn't Jun Sonoi's guitar kind of music. Like, that shit is, like, quintessentially Sonic to me. At the same time, though, they want to modernize it up a little bit, do EDM stuff. This EDM feels a lot more authentic than the kind of EDM stuff they tried to do for Forces. And another thing I'm just going to say is, this soundtrack's already better than Forces because he's not just going fucking ham with a buzzsaw synth. So... Good job, Otani. You're not cheese grating my ears anymore. Thanks, buddy.
There you go.
I like the Forces soundtrack.
Did you listen to any of it? Oh my god.
So I listened to the DJ mix, and it gave me a lot of the vibes of the Avatar from Forces. I know that's already been said, but I mean that's what I got from it. And as much of a sin as it is, I enjoy the Avatar music and Forces, so I'm on board.
See, I was thinking the same thing for a second when like the first couple of seconds of it started, but then I realized I wasn't fucking hating every moment of my life I was like listening to it, and I was just like, oh, it's nothing like the Forces soundtrack. Okay.
Yeah. Good talk.
That was a good response.
I think
we're really good at running a podcast where we talk and shit.
This has been a fucking disaster today. Jesus Christ.
no,
We are all very fried. It has been a busy like couple of weeks for all four.
Good
of
thing
us.
it's
too aggressive.
Good thing it's Friday. Okay, so. But we also got the theme of Kronos Island, which wasn't the Kronos music from The Incredibles, disappointingly, but it was still a good track. I was quite happy because I was like, you know, I understand what they're going for with this whole piano stuff, and that's cool. That's cool shit. But
it kind of makes me want to pick up that vinyl that dropped.
Yeah, like that was the thing is like I was quite surprised when I was listening to the Kronos Island track and like this little synth bass started kicking in and like the violins were popping off. I was like, okay, so it's a lot more energetic than the sort of the Breath of the Wild thing that it's clearly aping, which is good because Sonic needs energetic driving music, you know, like so. I was pretty happy with that. So far, I'm pretty happy with this soundtrack. It's so far like aside from some vocal tracks, it's by no means like my favorite or ideal Sonic soundtrack. Like, as far as I see it, like my two favorite composers in the Sonic brand are Jun Sonoi and T-Lopes. But I think Otani's brought something very interesting to the table. He's really like dived headfirst into the whole EDM thing with the cyberspace, and I think we're in for something cool. But like ultimately, my favorite track on this whole soundtrack so far is definitely "Fuck Away the Pain." That's because it's so fucking catchy and energetic, and it's rock, and that's what Sonic is all about.
I still can't get over. I remember like listening to that song for the first time and just thinking, it's like this. I don't dislike it, but I was thinking to myself, it's like, this doesn't sound very Sonic. And then somebody paired it up with the opening Kingdom Hearts 3, and I was like, oh, that's what it is. It's because it's not a Sonic song. It's a fucking Kingdom Hearts song.
You're a Kingdom Hearts song.
It is made like a Kingdom Hearts opening song.
Wayne, you gonna share your KFC, man?
I don't... KFC.
You can have a bite of my burger if I have a little bit of your KFC.
I don't want your burger.
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 Linda.
Absolutely amazing. Yeah, I just don't have much to contribute here, unfortunately. I thought everything I've heard so far sounds fine. It's nothing that's making me feel one way or the other. Like, I'm certainly not buying the soundtrack, just at least not with what I've heard so far. But yeah, I'm glad everyone's getting something that they like, and it's nice to hear a nice mix of different styles and genres and stuff like that. So I think it's very serviceable. I think it's a lot of talent on display, just nothing that's really grabbing me.
Suris, you got anything for us?
I already said how I felt about the music that we've heard so far.
You liked it?
Yeah.
You liked it. Then there is another thing in relation to the soundtrack, is we got to look at the vinyls and stuff. And it shows one of like the little artworks inside it and stuff. And one of the artworks shows Chaos Island with a Death Egg Sentinel just broken up there. So, yeah, the Death Egg Sentinels from Sonic Forces are back.
Yep.
I didn't see this shit. What the hell? Here, I'm looking this up.
It is more asset reusage, but I am hoping that this story is going to tie in a little bit with like Sonic Forces and Sonic Generations. Like, I like the idea that Sega has been just low-key, and they've been fumbling it, but like they've been just kind of low-key making a saga here, like going from Generations to Mania to Forces to then Frontiers. Like, the idea that it's like a continuous story, hence why there's so much fucking asset reusage, but like, you know, I think that would be pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I think, like, they're missing a trick if they don't relate this stuff to the Phantom Ruby in some way. Like, it all looks like the Phantom Ruby. It fucking sounds like the Phantom Ruby. If you've seen, like, the direct feed demo gameplay footage, like, when the little robots pop out of the portals, it's making Phantom Ruby sounds. Like,
I'm fairly certain that we're going to get some type of nod either to... It's going to be some nod to Infinite. Even if they don't say his name, like, 100%. With Ian being on the writing team for this, I would be very surprised if we didn't get something.
well, then there was that image of... Sorry, go on, Nick.
Well, I'm kind of torn about it, because the way I see it with the stories is like they've been trying to keep them self-contained with everything, because that makes sense. You know, they want people to not be confused if they haven't played the games prior to that. At the same time, though, they've never had Ian, this, or any of the comic people like this in close to the story creating process. None of those words made sense, but you know what I'm saying. So I feel like it's either going to be a direct continuation of Forces in a way. There'll be like a plot twist or something, and then we'll get some expansion, but they'll still keep it like a self-contained story that you don't need to play Forces for, because that would be kind of stupid. But at the same time, I also feel like maybe the most they do is like, hey, that kind of sounds like Infinite.
I think,
like that.
Did you know
Just
that
like
there's a TV trope? This is actually a trope thing that's been properly named and everything, called, like, I think it's called, like, the suspiciously similar substitute. And I get the feeling that, like, Sage and all this cyberspace stuff is going to be the suspiciously similar substitute for, like, Null Space and the Phantom Ruby and stuff like that. But there is that image of Sage, which I think comes from, like, a Sega magazine or something like that, and it's been floating around Twitter, and, like, they do point out Sage does share color schemes with previous Sonic enemies, which has led to some discussion of people saying this doesn't necessarily mean Infinite. It could be Shadow, or it could be Zavok. The reason I say I think it's definitely infinite, though, is she's got grey skin. And, like, Shadow and Zavok don't have grey on them. They're just black and red. And with a bit of white in places. So, I still think, you know, if she's related to anyone, it's gotta be infinite. But, like, I'm intrigued to hear you guys' thoughts.
It's going to be really crazy when they reveal that this island and everything is actually them being transported to an alternate universe where all of the animal creatures actually have humanoid counterparts, and we're going to see the human versions of Sonic and Amy and Tails and Knuckles and everything, and that's actually where Eggman originally came from. That's going to be fucking nuts, dude. I can't wait for that.
I hate Archie.
Yeah.
I don't think that's an Archie thing.
It's not really. It would also be kind of dumb, but it's also just like, it's weird having a human character that's so close to this jackal that we had previously. And I don't know. And I was thinking to myself, would it be weird if that actually was infinite, but got like metamorphosized into you know, this like little human like kid or something, and then I was just like, well, that doesn't make sense. What if it's just another universe where that was just kind of like how this particular character panned out?
If that should be like a joke, like Sonic's like, ha, infinite, your human counterpart's a girl.
I'm a little over multiverse shit, but I could kind of see them going in that direction.
I mean, I think just from the little bits we've seen so far, I kind of feel like what's her name again, Sage?
Yeah,
I think she's going to turn out to be an ally and not actually an enemy, because nothing from her personality or like these giant titans or anything, nothing to me really indicates that this is infinite outside of, you know, some noises and color schemes and shit like that. So I still can see it going either way, but
I think she'll be an ally too. Like usually when you get to like the little girl villain in these things, they usually become allies, like fucking Gabby in Toy Story 4.
What I don't see a lot of people talking about anymore, and maybe it's just because everyone's just so used to their I'm not going to pretend to know one way or the other. Doesn't matter. But what I find interesting is, like, when is the last time we've had like a human character this integral to whatever's happening here? Like, we certainly haven't had like a secondary human enemy outside of outside of Eggman. Like Professor Pickle, like we've had as an ally. But like
Professor Pickle and like the president of the United States are the last ones that I can think of that were like.
I mean, but
the
like,
president's barely even in it though, is he?
Yeah,
like
I mean, yeah, a jarring.
Like,
I mean,
and then the gun commander is the other one that like.
Yeah,
I can't think of many past them.
I would say like, I also part of the reason I think Sage is gonna eventually turn good is like in that story trailer where she's like, your reckless actions endanger the world and stuff. That's kind of rational, you know? Like, she's got the world's best interests at heart unless she's fucking lying through her teeth. But, like, yeah. Like, she's not just like, grr, Sonic, I fucking hate you. I want to turn all of the planet into dinosaurs. She's like, nah, like, Sonic, what the fuck you doing, bro? You silly boy. Stop it.
Yeah. But, like, I'm saying, like, that's a big element from a lot of the stuff that you guys like from your games. But, like... Like, they're bringing in a lot of elements and not being afraid of it. And I think that's really cool.
Out, Nick.
I have it sorted out. You want to tell me how much you love secret rings again?
Listen.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No,
that's what I thought.
At the end, I was saying, I can understand why people want the storybook games back, and I myself would like a new storybook game, but it doesn't change the fact that I think that the secret rings is a fucking awkward-ass experience and a bad game.
Mean,
with some of the...
I think a lot of...
No, go on, you huffy bitch. Go on, get that important point out there. Go on.
You've been talking plenty for us, Bob. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a fucking podcast. Come on. Go.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm good.
Alrighty then.
All right. So...
Oh, I don't know what just happened there.
I have no idea either. I just kind of witnessed that train wreck.
All right. I mean, do we have any more news about Frontiers or anything, or
not for Frontiers necessarily? Outside of
we haven't talked about the combat trailer.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that. Yeah, we did get the combat trailer.
I forgot that. Yeah, they removed it and then brought it back out the next day.
Yeah,
I think the combat looks very creative. I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm always a fan of a good parry mechanic. I'm glad that's there. So
yeah. It adds an element that's less button mashy.
I like the Phantom Rush. Like, that's the thing where he's, like, leaving after images as he's just punching the fuck out of this robot. I love that. That looks like a very intrinsically Sonic fighting move, and I'm very happy to see them doing stuff like that.
Yeah, it's nice to see them actually doing combat that actually relates to Sonic. The only time I've ever seen that done properly, and it still needed to work, was Sonic Battle, and we've talked about that before, where I wanted to see them work on that a little bit more. So I'm really hoping it feels good. I've not really looked into anybody's I don't know if it's not like a review, but like their time with the demo. But I don't know if it's good or not. I think a lot more people have been focused on the open world versus the cyberspace stuff. I've not really seen a lot of people talk about the combat directly.
I think it's because people just don't know what to expect, really. Like, it's a very new element to a Sonic game.
It's also very weird.
But like, even like, you know, because we now have a bunch of people who've played the demo. And have a lot of people talked about the combat itself.
My buddy Dominic said that the combat was incredibly satisfying.
That's good to hear. Well, that's a start.
Corinne Pinion. I hope you guys will be able to fuck the pain away and button mash. That'd be good if that was like one of the names of one of the combos, is just fuck the pain away.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Fuck
I
the
feel.
pain away.
Did we get the full prologue comic? I thought that was just a preview.
No, we've only got a part 1 so far.
Oh, okay.
So,
4 pages, man. Like, they're still doing that split up shit for content's sake.
when I was first reading that, and I just saw that Eggman was just spouting previous lines, I'm not gonna lie, listen, I got a lot of nostalgia for like the adventure era and the whole get a load of this and stuff. I thought that shit was super obnoxious while I was reading it, but turns out that this is like, I don't know, some kind of autopilot Eggman thing going on, which makes sense, you know, they made it work. So, like,
I think it was clever as shit. I think it was super clever.
It's clever in the
like,
end. Like,
well, no, I think it's clever in general, just because it's like, we don't really talk about how obnoxious it was that they kept reusing voice clips over and over and over again. I still remember when Shadow came out, and I was playing it around a friend, and he just mockingly just kept saying, I forgot what line it was, but something.
You know what they say? The more the merrier.
Yeah, that fucking thing. Yeah, no, exactly that. So I think that was like a kind of a clever little jab at that. I know Ian's kind of notorious for just jamming in straight up quotes from songs and shit like that.
I swear
and
he trolls me when he does that.
Clever.
I swear he's just fucking trolling the reader. Like, because
knows.
I don't know anyone that reads the fucking song lyric parts of his dialogue that doesn't roll their eyes into the back of their head. Like,
yeah.
But still, I realize you fucking scamp. Look what you're doing. You know.
I think that was genius. So I think we're gonna see some kind of a commentary on part 2. But if it's just 8 pages in general, it's just like, why did you just release this?
I'm just
if
thinking,
it's like a full-on prequel comic, like 4 pages a week, that'd be cool though.
Ian Flynn loves to quote like vocal tracks in his dialogue. So when is Sonic gonna say he's gonna fuck the pain away?
Oh, it's happening, buddy. It's happening. It's gonna be great.
Amy, my bed is in ruins.
I'm actually imagining there's going to be a line where just like there's a new villain, they destroy Tails' house, and Tails goes, "No, my bed is in ruin."
I was
and that's
just about to say something so similar.
Yeah, like I could. That's exactly how I imagine that being woven in.
That would be genius.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not much to say about that prequel comic. I was thinking about doing like a video on it when it was first coming out, and then I read the 4 pages, like, I can't. Nope, that's not happening.
No, you need to have. We need the rest of it before anything can really be done or said.
Speaking of, I've never done the Forces prequel comics, so I don't want to, though. So
okay,
I thought you did
a video on them.
Yeah,
I've mentioned them before, but like not a full-on dedicated video. Oh, Jordan from Sonic Revolution. Oh, hey, Jordan. It's good to see you there, dude.
Fair enough.
Hey, man.
Wayne, do you want to know any of our adventures from Portland, or you feeling all bitter and left out? No, that's fine. That's fine.
No, I mean, like, was there like, were there like some stories in particular you really wanted to share?
I kind of wanted to see if we could get Anthony and Gilly in to kind of share because a lot of the fun was just how much they hate Portland.
Oh,
Juxtaposed
fun.
against like,
All
us
right.
having a good time.
I mean, we got to enjoy ourselves, even though there was, homeless man waving his schlong around on the street.
We definitely saw a
Pretty
corpse
sure
or
it's
two.
corpse.
There was the pile of human feces that I fucking took a video of.
You sure did. Ran across the street and Anthony just takes a picture.
You'll be seeing that in the next episode.
Did you drive by the dude and just like in full like Wii bowling announcer voice just go, "Nice cock"?
Sadly, I couldn't get these boys to do anything like that. Like, I heard it on an episode of Oni Plays that they just play diarrhea sounds top volume in the car, wind down the windows, and then look people in the eye. I thought that'd be fucking hilarious, but these guys like, no, I can't do that. My pussy.
I also probably would not have done that.
It didn't get
stupid.
funny when you asked for 20 times too. So
I have this really annoying thing that keeps me from doing stuff like that. It's called shame.
yeah, yeah.
Shame is for women.
Jeez.
That's
All
another set
right.
of jokes we can stop.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know. It was fun. I had a pretty good time. Wasted a lot of money. Wasted.
Oh, I believe it. I spent way too much at TMG.
Wayne, I got a Wonder
did too.
Swan.
I know. What color is it?
Blue.
You
Like
got a
Nick's.
blue one, baby.
Nice. I really want to get one of the. There was an orange one that came out with
Of
Digimon. It's Digimon and it's orange. I have to have it.
I wonder when my copy of Klonoa is going to arrive.
That'll show up
Wayne-
sooner rather than later. I mean, if it's from Japan, it can take a little while.
Yeah, it's probably going to be like mid-November, I would expect.
It's
I am now the proud owner of a Shovel Knight amiibo because of a miscommunication and a single troll.
Oh, this is
So
a
let's
good
tell that
story.
particular story.
This is a good one.
So Wayne, since he wasn't with us, he asked us to keep an eye out for very specific things, just because that's what we do for each other. We're the homies. We're the homies. Let's see. You wanted Echo Junior boxed, was that right?
If there was a boxed Echo Junior, because I missed my opportunity to get it when I saw it at one of my stores a while ago. The Shovel Knight amiibos, specifically like the 3-pack, and then Nick, like you were on top of one that I didn't even ask for, but the A1 games.
Yeah. No, I remembered those. There's a surprising amount of them too. I was actually surprised how many you own that I don't even have yet. But yeah,
yeah.
no, there were some I've not even heard of yet. So yeah, we got one of those for you. And we also were trying to keep an eye out for these amiibos, and they just were not anywhere. There was a boxed set for like $90, which was just a little bit much. I mean, like if it's eBay prices, like why bother? You know? But right before the show floor was about to close up, like minutes, I'm talking like literal minutes. We just split off from Anthony, Gilly, all those guys, and I get a call from Gilly. He's just saying like, "Hey, like this booth, like right next to the arcade area, like they have all 3 of them here because we asked them to keep an eye out too, for $20 each." So then we texted you, which was hard to do because they like to block off all the fucking internet in there.
Yeah.
But thankfully, you got back to us with a "I need those." And all 3 of us split off in a desperate attempt to track it down, and we were having a real hard time with it. But Suris managed to find them, and he picked them up for you. It's like, fuck yeah! It felt so good because like everything I went there to look for, I had found, and I even found some other fun stuff, which I'll share with my Discord server later today. Make a fun video out of it. But yeah, we were so excited. And then while we're walking out with everybody there, so Anthony, Connor the Waffle, Gilly the Kid, just name dropping people, don't even worry about it. We got cool friends. But like it is literally important though. But while we're walking out, Suris pulls them out, right? And I don't know the names of all the characters, but I certainly know who Shovel Knight is. And I know that Shovel Knight was his own separate amiibo. So I look at him, I'm like, wait, those were the 3? And Suris is like, the poor Suris, who's already spent the money. I was like, yeah. I was like, that's not part of the 3-pack, man. Like Shovel Knight was a separate one. And then like, yeah, just double check.
These were the only 3 they had.
Yeah, like, and double check with Wayne. Of course, he already has the Shovel Knight amiibo. Like, so wait, hold on. What? what happened? What happened there? It was like, well, I guess one of them sold. But Gilly knows these characters. He knows Shovel Knight. It's like, no, all 3 of them were there. And then it turns out Connor the Waffle, this piece of shit, he's the one that bought it.
He bought
He's
the Plague Knight.
We actually were in the same group with the person who broke up the set. And my running theory is, since all of them were leaving and they walked by the same thing, Gilly pointed it out and called us about it. And that piece of shit swooped in and got the Plague Knight because Gilly was being sweet enough to keep an eye out for Wayne.
What's really funny was because I texted Suris and I was just like, oh man, I appreciate it. I can pay you back for the Shovel Knight one, but that's not the other part of the set. I have Shovel Knight. I'm missing Plague Knight. And Suris is just like, oh yeah, that's because Connor got the other one. And I'm like, who the fuck is Connor? So he sends me a picture of him with Connor the Waffle, who is holding the Plague Knight amiibo. And I said, if this is supposed to give me some level of comfort, I don't know who that is. Because I was like, I'm not familiar with Connor. And then Suris is like, Connor the Waffle. And I said, I don't know who the fuck Connor the Waffle is. And then a couple seconds later, I'm like, please don't tell them I don't know who they are.
And I just respond to Wayne with, too late.
It wasn't too late. Like, he did it afterwards. And, like, genuinely, Suris, like, shitty move, man. Like, genuinely a shitty move, dude.
God
Thankfully, Connor is a decent human, and he understands, like, not everybody's going to see his shit. So, like, it wasn't a big deal whatsoever.
Well,
and I know Suris, like, we'd known Connor well enough to know, like,
yeah.
Suris understood, like, it wasn't going to be a big deal. But, like, I understand from your end how uncomfortable that is.
It's okay, because I was also thinking to myself. I was also thinking to myself. I was just like, if they end up getting offended about that, I'm sure they don't know who I am either. So fair's fair.
Yeah. No, but it turns out Connor's a great dude. Just
I don't doubt it. Except he does have my fucking amiibo. So fuck him.
No, here's the shitty part about it. It wasn't for him. He bought it for a friend.
Fuck his friend.
But it was literally one of those. I was like, does your friend already have the Shovel Knight amiibo? And he's like, yeah.
It was like, seriously, like, Connor's fucking great. Like, he's
so good.
He's hilarious.
I'm not super comfortable with us sharing some of the jokes that we all shared amongst each other, but like,
yeah, a lot of that.
I mean, zero offense to Connor, but like he's aware of like what his crowd is and everything for some of his older videos. I've only watched a couple. I thought they were fine. I just hadn't consistently watched him.
There is
but like
there is a large section.
A whole.
So go on. No,
it's just a whole layer of humor that he does not share with YouTube, and it had me in tears.
There is a large section though of the second episode of Sunset City Adventure where we're at Quarter World. And it's the last part of our Quarter World experience where you guys started playing the fucking strip games.
You didn't put that in there though, right?
It ought to be.
I mean, like, but like the actual boobies.
No, you're not going to see actual boobs in it. I'm not trying to.
Okay,
Nick.
Damn it, Nick. Why would you? Why would you not show actual boobs?
This is one of those moments, Nick, where I'm like, do you think I'm not a fucking YouTuber?
I'm pretty sure our Sunset Arcade like VR chat adventures got flagged, or like the monetization got
for the Mickey Mouse
limited.
Strip Club.
Yeah, the Mickey Mouse Strip Club.
Oh wait, no, the Mickey Mouse Strip House. Never mind.
Yeah, that's what it was.
God, that was fucking hilarious.
Who took us there? Was that my friend, or was that one of you guys?
100% me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
We gotta get on again sometime.
I miss your friend. Oh, Wayne, I bought a VR as well.
Yeah, you did.
Did you? What kind of headset did you get?
It's PS4. It's the PSVR, but it does work with Steam and stuff. There are official plugins and stuff. But
shit, really?
Yeah, I found it at a thrift shop for $65, and you get the headset, you get PlayStation Move controllers, and then you get some other shit. The only thing it didn't have was the brain, but I ordered that on eBay for $30. So overall, I got a PSVR headset and PS Move for fucking $90 approximately.
Yeah, dude.
We should test that out while you're here, because like I have everything set up. so I can just move my headset out of the way and we just plug yours into my shit, and we just make sure it works just
We're
fine.
thrifting for real now. We are storage
Do you
warriors.
Do you still want to go? Oh wait, no, we're waiting for tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah. What
To
were
go
we
for
gonna
the
do
Halloween
tomorrow?
shopping.
Yeah. Tomorrow's Halloween.
Yeah, because my wife wants to join. Because I was like, oh, we could go on Friday, and she's like, I want to go thrifting. I was like, all right, that's fine.
You know,
we'll make a grand adventure out of it
I am
tomorrow.
surprised that she wants to join us after shopping with me yesterday.
Oh, she's married to me, man. She's used to my garbage.
Oh
I'm just
yeah,
a
no,
cranky old man.
you're such a fucking wildcat. Yet you're constantly telling me to calm the fuck down.
You remind me of a young me.
Yeah, I told you, you're just mad at yourself.
We're not so
I was
different,
waiting for
you and I.
Yesterday, like I get tired, pup, and I'm sorry I show how fucking tired I am sometimes. I'm an old man, but I have to admit, like after you said that, I was expecting you to do that stupid rap.
The stupid what now?
The rap, you know the rap.
What rap?
The one that you showed me. The I am the real liar.
Oh, my crew is big. It keeps getting bigger.
Okay. Yep. All right. Yep.
No, not that. Jesus Christ, dude. The guy with the broken English one.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking. Don't believe me. I am a true liar. It's not just a song. It's my life.
Oh my god.
That's because Jesus Christ is my body.
For God's sakes.
Jesus.
But yeah, no. Pup did look it up, and if I can get my PSVR thing working on the PC, I might join you. I think I'm just gonna try and just pony up for a proper PC one though, because I would like a little bit more clarity in the visuals, because it is still a little blurry with PSVR.
I recommend it. I got the Quest 2. I know that they have another one coming out, but it's ridiculous just how expensive that one's going to be. And I know they just raised the prices on the Quest as well. There's some other
models and shit.
Oh yeah. No, they raised the retail price by $100. That was when I ended up picking one up for myself.
Oh, that's gross.
So I could circumvent that. But and there's some other things, like if you do end up getting a Quest, one of the nice things is that you don't have to have a Facebook account connected, or sorry, Meta account connected to it anymore.
Fucking Meta.
There are some other things I would recommend, but we can discuss that like some other time.
You ever notice how Facebook is just obnoxiously glitchy these days?
I actually don't go on Facebook enough to notice.
I don't touch Facebook.
I just
You
use
really
it.
don't like Facebook. I kind of avoid it.
I use it as a means to keep in touch with my UK friends.
I get that. I totally do. I used to be on Facebook religiously, but before that was also MySpace, and just kind of move on. Like Twitter's now where I spend a lot of my garbage, or I'm trying to spend more time just in the Discord server because I know those folks and I have a great time with them. So I'm trying to limit how much I do it, because like I know it's important when you content create to do Instagram and blah 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 blah, but like who's got the time?
Bring back Bebo.
You know? Who's Bebo?
Remember Bebo?
No.
Oh.
You guys don't remember fucking Bebo? That was like the premier social media app at one point.
Man, I love how, because of my time with
I feel
Pup,
like he's being a sassy thing.
I can't tell if this is a gaslight.
What I tell you?
No,
what
I'm-
I
Or a
fucking tell you?
I'm being absolutely serious. Guys in the chat,
and I can't tell about that either.
surely some people remember
Bebo
Bebo.
is a fictional character in the Arrowverse.
I'm not talking about that fucking Bebo. I'm talking about the fucking Bebo that was spelt like Bebo. But like either way, it was like a fucking. It was at one point.
I don't believe this was a thing.
It was at one
hang on.
point the ultimate in social media.
It wasn't over here. It wasn't over here, dude. Like not at all over here, which is weird because I'm looking up right now. Wikipedia says that it was an American social networking website.
Wasn't that fun?
That originally operated from 2005 until its bankruptcy in 2013 and relaunched in February 2021. Site relaunched several times after its bankruptcy with a number of short-lived offerings, including instant messaging, video streaming, until its acquisition by Amazon in 2019, when it was just shut down. I'm trying to figure out.
It seems to be a big UK thing going by the chat.
Yeah, because here, like, MySpace was the big thing.
See,
yeah,
until Facebook.
In the history here, it says at the height of its popularity, overtook MySpace to become the most widely used social networking website in the United Kingdom. So Pup is not trolling us at all. He is speaking. He's speaking his truth, even though he is a true liar.
Don't believe me. I am a true liar. I
I
am a very
really
good
admire
bad boy.
that you put so much work into that elaboration that you actually wrote up a Wikipedia article right before.
Truth be told, though, like in that era, there were so many websites trying to be MySpace. It's hard to keep track of any of them.
I think isn't MySpace mostly just used for like independent like music artists now?
It's music stuff now.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember
It's amazing
IMVU?
it's here.
IMVU was
I've never heard of
something
that.
played by horny people. Because they were always marketing it as like, wow, look at these sexy polygonal titties. That was like...
I think it's incredible MySpace is still around because, like, even if it's doing music now, like, you don't think of music.
I mean, well, hold
not
on.
not for that.
You kind of always did a little bit though, because think about it.
Oh,
The thing that MySpace always had over Facebook was that you had the ability to add custom music to your profile. Like that was a big thing for MySpace for a long time, so it kind of makes sense that it would go in that direction.
Yeah, MySpace was at its peak when it's like the real player era, right? When you could just have wild ass designs, and like a big deal for your computers was like just customizing the shit out of it. I kind of miss that stuff, man. I miss making my stuff look like a complete mess.
Man, some dating apps still actually let you add music to your profile. I wouldn't know anything about that
Tinder.
personally.
Oh,
but, you know.
I met my
Tinder lets you
wife
do
on a
that.
dating thing. It's fine. It's 2022. Just people out there trying to meet other people. No shame in it.
We don't have third places. That's what dating apps are for now.
What's
Go
a
get it.
third place?
Do you want me to actually explain what a third place is?
Can you?
I don't think I do either because I don't even know what that is.
He had to explain what aftercare was to me and S&M.
I'm sorry. I don't know why.
Okay.
He didn't know what it
Jesus.
was.
Yeah, I don't know how you
I
get
had
to
to-
that point.
People keep making jokes about like him being my son, and I had to birds and the bees. This son of a bitch. Birds
Yep.
and the bee theory. It's
Oh my
banging up.
God.
That's bee theory. It's just
banging.
the rings are just bee cum. Is what it is. Now I'm making the gross jokes. Stop it, Nick. Time for a talk.
This
Nick,
is
do
why
you
I
see
keep
what,
telling
do you
you.
see what you've become?
It's my fault.
This
It's
is-
just like I
it
keep
is.
yelling at puppies like I learned it from you.
This is constantly how it is. This man is inconsistent. He's got a cat. He's got a fucking cat, and the cat is your friend by night and your enemy by day. And this man, I'm just like, where do you think your fucking cat got it from?
Jesus. Anyway, Pup, the long and short of it is a third place is just a place where you meet people and hang out that is not work or your home. It's a huge thing in walkable cities. It's usually like a bar or a game shop or something.
So it's literally just a hangout place.
It's just a
Yes.
It's just
It's literally all it is.
It is literally
Okay.
a place, basically.
And
like
it is because your
It's just a
first and
place.
second places are your house and your work.
It's
So your
a-
third place is wherever you go to hang out.
it is a
that
public
makes sense,
location.
yeah.
What's the first
Yeah.
place then? Is that like your
Your house.
body?
It just explained it
I
twice.
thought you said
Yeah.
a second place was like your house.
No, your first
Holy
place is your
shit.
house, your second place is your work, your third place is your hangout spot. Psychologically, the lack of third places in America is one of the reasons why we have such a reliance on things like dating apps.
Currently, Nick's house is like my first, second, and third place.
That's a problem.
When you work from home and you're married, it is.
And also, you keep hanging out with your mate in the fucking game room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun game room though.
This is little.
I
little,
gotta
little,
say,
little
it was
fucking
so
Suris.
nice having the two of you in this game room because it could finally feel like what it's supposed to be. Like I'm on one end, like dinking around with stuff and trying to get things set up so we can test old shitty systems while you're playing whatever you guys are playing over on the couch.
Oh yeah, we were
It
playing
was just
Full,
nice.
Super
full
Mario.
playthrough of Dark Story of
No, we also did.
Sonic Heroes.
We also did Super Mario Bowser's
Bowser's Fury.
Also, yeah, Suris here. Suris fucking hates my guts. He fucking despises me. But we had an amazing bonding experience over fucking, what was it called? It was on the Sega Saturn at the event.
Oh yeah!
I can't tell you how proud I am of these two boys. Like it just warms my heart. Sega Saturn's my favorite system. Doesn't have my favorite games. I don't want to get into it. I'm just endlessly fascinated with that system. But it warmed my heart because we walked into this dedicated Sega Saturn room, which I thought was just wild, even in a retro game thing. Like I went in there and Saturn Dave and all the guys over at the Shiro podcast. It's a Sega Saturn focused podcast, which I've been listening to. like I went up to them and they were like, we just talked for a little bit. It's like, yeah, I'm Nick, and like then they saw the jacket, like, oh, like Game Apologist, like, yeah, like you did the live stream. So I had to sit down for a bit and we just chatted for a while, and it was a fun ass time. But like I was there for a while, and Pup and Suris, like they just were very polite. They didn't have to hang out there, but I thought they were just waiting for me to get done while they were playing virtual on with the custom joysticks for that machine. But I went back to them afterwards, and where it was just awkward, goofy, like I don't know what we're doing here, they became pros. Like if like Gundams were real, I would trust these boys with my life.
It was so fucking cool though, because like Nick goes over to do this podcast live stream thing, and like Suris and I have both gotten up basically, and I basically just turn to him and say, "Shall we go back on a virtual on or whatever it's called?"
Yeah.
And so it's like, hell yeah. We're like a couple of 10-year-olds just like, shall we play some more video game?
Dude, just like it was also a super fun experience because like as we were playing, I could just see, because I used to do a lot of competitive gaming. So like watching what happens to somebody when they go like through weeks of training on something like Smash Brothers or Street Fighter, I got to watch that happen with me and Pup over the course of like several hours.
This is also the really weird thing as
great.
well, is like we've all seen me play Fortnite. We know that I'm not a competitive player, I'm a fucking artist, okay? I'm looking for ways that I can make my failures hilarious.
I'm a lover. Or agent of chaos.
I'm ultimately, I'm not trying to win, I'm just trying to entertain. But when it came to this game, I suddenly went into competitive mode, but respectful competitive mode. Like I
got to see a side of Pup gaming that I've not seen before.
I'm just saying, as much as I bicker with the boy, I would trust him on our Power Ranger team. Like that Megazord shit's gonna be just fine. It was awesome watching you guys like. Because Virtual On I'm used to from my childhood. My uncle owned it. I've only played it a little bit, but I could not figure it out, heads or tails of it. So watching you guys not only have fun with like these custom controls for the machine, but like play it in the way it's meant to be played was really cool to watch. Like it was just fun watching you guys play this game. And it's from the system nobody else likes but me. And I'm watching my boys having a great time, and it just warmed my heart. I ended up buying the stupid thing. Like I found it on the show floor and just bought it.
It was
and
also
actually
just
thanks to those guys.
It was interesting how strategies evolved as well, because like at the start of it, I found a way to just cheese Suris out of the fight, but then Suris had to like work out ways to fucking work from that, and then I had to work on ways to like fucking build off of that as well. So like the fighting was just getting more and more intense. Like
we started having a lot of like rock paper scissors stuff. For those who haven't played the game, it's if you ever played League of Legends, like cooldown based games with combat, it's that. But with very, very wonky dual stick controls. So, like, the beginning of the game, when Pup realized that there's a special attack you can do, and the character you chose knocked out, like, 80% of my health.
It was just like,
whenever...
count down to, like, 1, and as soon as it's like, go, I just cheese the fucking special move, and that would, like, take out 80% of your health.
But in this game, you also had the ability to fly. The laser move that Pup was using, depending on when you use it in the match, it either fires 2 or 4 lasers, but it always fires them horizontally. So the only way to avoid it is by going vertically. But Pup's character also has a missile attack, which is like the basic attack you have in the game, but even that has a cooldown. Like as you're firing, your cooldown meter starts to deplete. The missile attack will follow you into the air, the laser won't. So you get this rock, paper, scissors of like, if I jump into the air, I avoid the beam, but if he chooses the missile, I take the missile, fall down, and then I will get beamed on my way up. And just like, then we started learning like how you're able to rocket around the arenas, because you get a boost, and it has a very like robust strafing system.
Yeah, it works like sort of a dodge kind of thing, and like
and the dot like that makes you faster than the missiles, so that will avoid the missiles. But if you do that, then you will get hit with the laser, and just like it was incredibly fun because we were sitting there like having to anticipate each other's strategies every single time a match would start, and then we would just. A lot of matches would just end up with like both of us taking a big initial hit and then dodging attacks for a solid 5 minutes from each other.
So Yeah, if you love mechs and you've never played Sega's Virtual On, go play Sega's Virtual On. And I've learned too that there's an adapter for Sega Saturn controls to be moved over to the Dreamcast. So if you buy all of this crap, you can still use that controller on the Dreamcast Virtual On, which is just that's so cool. I gotta say, dude, like I kind of forgot how much I miss Sega hardware in general since they jumped out of that game, because those controllers are so well built. It was really, really good. It's
those
so
sticks
satisfying.
felt very, very one-to-one to the arcades.
Yeah, so I've ended up spending an alarming amount of money just on Sega stuff because actually thanks to those guys too, because like I needed a joystick for an upcoming review because I wanted to test something out, and I almost went with like the basic home model, but they're like no, like you need the Japanese one, which uses actual arcade components. It's not that expensive, so I ended up getting that, and I will save it for the video. But like Pup and Suris played around with it. I really like that controller. I really like that controller as well.
You know what?
On top of all that,
It's just insane to me that, I go to America and I'm going to be returning to the UK with a fucking VR headset, a Wonder Swan, a bucket of action figures, and fucking all kinds of little collectibles. I fucking love this country.
it's great, dude. It's great finding good stuff at thrifty bits or
Dude,
game shows and shit
the
like
fucking bucket of action figures we found at that thrift store.
it's great finding like a treasure trove like that, right?
Yeah, like
But
$4
yeah, he found like a bunch
for...
of Marvel Legends like quality shit for like $4 each was great.
Yeah, it was like the McFarlane Toys DC Universe figures, and like they had so many of them. And like, yeah, I fucking copped those.
Do you guys like that? Do you guys like replay toys?
Oh, I enjoyed the replay toys.
Suris is do you have any opinions on anything?
I don't know what replay toys are.
We went.
I
It was a store
literally
we went
took
to.
you there.
Yeah.
I don't remember the names of the stores we went to.
The toy store I took you to, Suris.
Which one? There were like 5.
Nah, there was the big one.
Black Adam fucking sucked.
Fucking hate
So
Sonic.
in Eugene, Oregon, where I was like, hey, like this place is really legit.
Oh no, that was the sickest fucking toy shop ever. That was the one where I got my fucking Toy Story stuff. And
Is
Suris,
this?
you got
Oh,
your...
this is the one where you lost your keys at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the fucking...
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, dude,
the key saga.
Rez just figured out a couple of hours ago how to get the Bumblebee put together. The one that I got her there. It's and I just got the Optimus Prime from there, fully out and set up now. Yeah, no, that place was actually really. I liked talking with the owner about Justice League. That was fun.
Yeah, I know. Me and Pop were just looking over there. It's like, is he bringing up politics?
Yeah, because you were bringing up like the fucking military in the Transformers films. I was like, oh, what's he doing? How does he know this guy doesn't fucking love the troops or something? I don't know. But
we're not engaging. We're just gonna hide over here.
Yeah, I got so much cool Toy Story shit there though. Like that was a good day.
Yeah, and I always find a not bucket list, but one of my white whales there, and I found a Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus for super cheap, which made me very happy.
We also saw an old dinosaur that you traded in there.
Yeah.
You reunited temporarily.
Like, you've seen my toys, not my toy store, Jesus, my game room. Like, I've got shelves filled with stuff, so I had to make some sacrifices because I don't want to inconvenience anybody in this house that lives with me with needless trash because I have too much of it. So yeah, I got rid of some toys and then used that money to buy more toys.
God, without getting political, Tom Topics just pointed something out that's just like fucking whoa to me. He says, on the bright side, you will have missed an entire Prime Minister's reign in your time away.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I loved on Twitter when Caddy just said, I landed into the UK and the Prime Minister's gone. You're welcome.
No, yeah, that's the thing is, I leave, the Queen dies. Caddy returns, the Prime Minister quits.
Oh my God, your country's a fucking shit show right now.
Right now?
Not to get political, but the United Kingdom.
Right now.
What do you mean
Right now?
fucking now? It's fucking there's a reason I came here. But to America of all places.
Ghost is out there playing with his new toy. I'm so happy. he's
Oh, I
doing
want to
better.
go pet. I want to pet the Scrimblow. I bet he ain't
Soon,
kidding.
soon enough. We've been going for a while.
He ain't kidding.
And Wayne can't really participate in our adventure stories here. He just has to
He just has to
rue the
fucking
day.
suck it all up like I had
I
to.
would actually like to actually pay attention to Wayne for a quick second here, because something really important happened while we were dicking around in Portland.
Yes, Wayne, what happened?
No,
Let him tell us. Let him.
I want to say it.
Let
I want
him.
to congratulate him. I
Let-
want to do it.
let
Wayne,
him
which one you want to do?
announce
Wayne,
Wayne.
Suris.
Wayne,
Wayne.
Suris.
Wayne.
Nick.
Yes, Wayne.
Pup.
Yes,
Pup.
Wayne.
Suris,
Huh?
do the honors.
Wayne.
Of what?
Ghost. Hi, Ghost. Hey, baby. Oh no!
What do I need? What do I need to do, Wayne?
I bet he ain't kidding.
Oh my.
My big news. What happened over the weekend?
You're pregnant.
Wait,
Oh,
hold
yeah,
on.
Wayne got
Hold
laid.
on.
Wayne-
We didn't finish the joke with donkey. God damn it.
Wayne is.
What?
Oh.
Wayne is pregnant.
Anyway, congrats. Wayne.
Anywho, yeah, Wayne's pregnant. He's got a beautiful baby boy coming out of his whatever orifice you plan on.
He's got a
That's
successful.
I don't know how you
That's
plan
how
on
Pup's
doing
getting over
that.
there. He's not taking a plane.
He's got a successful channel coming out of his ass.
Yeah, he gave birth to a 10K channel. Can you imagine it?
I mean, we got there.
You
Fucking
did.
10K. It was weird because it happened over the span of like a couple of weeks. The Digimon World video, when it dropped, was kind of crawling and it was lagging behind. I made a video about a PS1 game from Japan about flying hot air balloons, and the Digimon World video was behind that for a solid few days. And then out of goddamn nowhere, the views just started picking up. It is by far my most viewed video ever now. Like, it is, in terms of pace, it has doubled how quickly the Sonic 3 Knuckles video gained viewership. And it has already, like, surpassed the amount of views that got. And I went up, like, a couple thousand subscribers over the span of, like, a week. Like a week and a half, and broke through that 10K mark. It has been very exciting, and I cannot thank you guys enough
Is
for
the
that.
video views over like 100K now?
Over 120.
Attaboy!
Yeah, it's at over 120 views. It is still climbing. We're now at like 10,633 subscribers. It's fucking wild. The unfortunate thing is like another Digimon World video is going to take a while to put together, because the next video I'm looking at is a fucking 65-hour slow as shit dungeon crawler that is not the next video on my list. I will work on that while I am also working on smaller stuff. Digimon World 2 will come out when it comes out.
Wayne,
But,
this is not the end
yeah,
of the
no, it's-
video. Why are you promoting, Wayne?
Because I fucking can.
Yeah, go for it, man. You get that. Buddy. You secure that bag, man.
Yeah. I don't know. It's been really exciting. It really validating. It's
If you get
it's weird. Huh?
If you get bottlenecked into like the Digimon gamer channel, like that's not the worst bottleneck in the world, buddy. That's pretty fucking cool.
You
think,
can't say that. Wait until it becomes another Sonic fandom.
You know, I think Wayne's going to
God.
be the first one of us to reach like 1 million K subs.
He deserves to.
Cool.
I want that to happen.
Yeah, don't know about that. But it has been really validating. Just like, it felt like a struggle for a while to really pick up the pace on YouTube. And I like, especially with also managing a store, like it felt like I was really just doing anything I could to just kind of keep the channel, like,
Afloat?
keep any flames under it. Yeah. So to see like such a sudden surge, like after the Sonic 3 Knuckles video, I thought, like, God, I wonder how long it's going to be before I get another video that successful. Like, I thought Digimon World was going to flop.
I
No.
didn't think it was, and I'm
Slow
very
burner.
my prediction. I'm glad my prediction was right there.
Yeah.
Not to get too into the ballpark, but I've had like a little bit of a theory for gaming YouTube right now, which is like there are just certain titles, and it's a very careful sweet spot to hit where it's like, I mean, S3K and shit like that. Like, yeah, everyone knows about those, but like everyone's done a video on these games. But there are some games just teetering the line that are like nobody really talks about. Everyone's kind of nostalgic for it, but nobody's actually beaten it, and nobody's got the time to beat it, you know? And like Digimon World was just like, it's that perfect fit. Like the early 2000s babies are now nostalgic for that kind of stuff. They remember it being good, but also not good, and also like it's a very curious game. It's a very fascinating game. It's like you hit the sweet spot. That it's just that perfect level of curiosity, nostalgia, and non-committed. I'm not playing it myself, but I'll listen to somebody talk about it, which is like, again, it's hard to hit because I was like hoping like Klonoa would do that, but like as no, like nobody gives a shit about Klonoa, as it turns out, and it breaks my heart.
We are never seeing the Scrimblow again.
But like I'd say like that and like the Pac-Man World Series and shit like that, where it's like there's just this middle ground here where you're not overdosed on nostalgia just being in the face. Like me and Pup were saying yesterday, we were talking about like whenever it was, but like I used to be nostalgic for the classic Sonic games, but I'm not anymore. Like they're just everywhere. They're constantly like I've had that in my life for 30 years and I've never had a chance to really step away from it and miss it. But like those games are just constantly around. But like Sonic Jam, for instance, that's a different story.
Yes,
like,
Sega. We don't miss it, so stop bringing it back, you fuckers. If I want to play Green Hill, I'll just do it.
But I mean, like, yeah. Well, I'll keep telling you though, man. Like, I know it's a lot of work, but like, don't wait too long on more Digimon World.
Oh no! Again, I am working on it. It's just it can't like be the next video that comes out. I have a feeling I might get through the entire Arkham series before that one's finally ready to roll. It's 2 I started. I'm getting some footage recorded, and the major thing I'm running into is that game's just gonna take a long time to play, whether I like it or not. Because holy shit, it is doing its best to run at all.
Yeah. Well, that's just wanted to give you a quick second to say congratulations because it's well deserved. Worked real hard on that video, and if you guys haven't seen it yet, you definitely should because it's a banger. Like Wayne went in there with the intention of making the best video on this one game out there on YouTube, and he did it. Like there's nobody out there as thorough as you are with that game. Absolutely not.
Wallace,
and I'm including like people like I've been following for years. I absolutely adore. You know.
I appreciate that, and I mean I had some help, but I've got a sick looking thumbnail thanks to somebody here.
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, I mean, while we're here, kind of doing the promotion and stuff like that, is there anything left to really talk about with Frontiers news or comics or any of this other stuff we kind of had trickling out the last couple of weeks?
No, super chats now.
I mean, we're kind of, we're that's the nice thing. We're kind of caught up on the super chats.
Yeah. I can't think of anything else Frontiers wise aside from just we'll be able to play it in a couple weeks, and I'm excited about that.
Yep.
All things considered, like this, we got what 2 more Sunset City episodes before Frontiers is out.
I think so. Yeah, no,
and
it's really exciting.
That also means 2 more videos until the 4 of us are finally fully assembled in person.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. We got some exciting things to talk about very soon, guys. But yeah, let's finish up with the rest of it, and we'll go there. And not here, sir. We already talked about Scrapnik Island. Sorry, like we did that up front. I know this episode's been a bit chaos, but yeah, we've already touched on it a bit. But yeah, Pup, you want to just restart us with Black Yakuza?
Okay, so Black Yakuza 94 sends 5 fake money. Is it cool to like Forces yet, or is it still too early for its reputation to reverse? To kind of answer that, you know me. I think Sonic Forces fucking sucks, but Nick, how many times have you caught me just playing it casually?
I mean, like, it's this boy with Hershey's. Like, he doesn't like it, but he's endlessly fascinated by it and still has some enjoyment out of it. Yeah, he plays Forces all the time.
Meh.
It's really weird. Anyway. I think it's going to calm down if Frontiers is fine. That's usually how this stuff works. Like, while you're watching, and I think Black Adam's a great example of this, now I'm thinking about it, Pup, because you do point out, like, a lot of great stuff DC has done. But since it's kind of always teetering, like it's not in the safe space like MCU is, like where they can keep pumping out some stupid shit, but like as soon as they get something else out there that's fine, they're gonna be fine either way, you know? DC's not the same situation right now. Like you guys have been like Not sure if Henry Cavill is coming back or Ben Affleck, or is they done? Because they said they're done, but there's rumors that they're coming back. Like nobody knows what's happening. Canceling movies left and right, and WB Warner's or WB Discovery is just a flaming mess. But like, yeah, one bad movie, it can make it feel like everything's riding on the shoulders of this one.
Black
thing.
Adam fucking sucks.
Right, and then I think like Forces was that for a lot of people.
Yeah, like
and
I was kind of thinking that a lot actually. Like Forces kind of represented like Sonic going back to a lot of bad old habits after winning over some goodwill with a few good entries. Black Adam was the exact same fucking thing. Like bad habits. Like we've come a long way with games like fucking Sonic Colors and the Suicide Squad and Sonic Generations and the Batman, and now we're here with Sonic Forces and Black Adam, where we are back to the Whedon and fucking Suicide Squad 26 era of DC movies, and we're back to the fucking mediocre era of Sonic games, effectively.
Well, I mean, like that's kind of where I look at it, where it's just like, I don't really think it's as big of a deal as a lot of the fan base makes it out to be. It's like, yeah, it's a kind of a shitty entry, and it sucks because like this franchise isn't as big as it used to be, so you can't just rely on the next thing coming out.
It was one of those things though, where like while you were playing 3D Blast the day before yesterday, like I think I kind of explained it in a way that allowed us to kind of see eye to eye on Forces, and the reason why the hysteria was so strong was like it was the timing as well. Like Generations got the status quo pretty right. They did a pretty good job of doing a very status quo Sonic game. Lost World comes out, tries something new, and it's not great. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric comes out and tries something new, and it's not great. So then it's like Sonic Forces is going back to the status quo, so that should work, right? But no, it proves that Sega can even screw that up. And it's one of those things where it's like the situation surrounding it, the optics, is worse than the game itself. The idea that Sega could take something tried and true and still fuck it up is worse than the game itself. And it's the same with Origins as well, you know? Like...
Let me get in there. I got to get the rest of my point. I'm sorry. Like,
yeah, go for it, man.
I know you're right about Origins, but like, I think like as far as Forces is concerned, I also think a lot of the fan base, and we talked about this. I think the three of us talked about this in Portland. I don't remember, but I think a lot of the fan base just kind of overplays how bad it actually is, because it's not that bad, and most reviewers and older fans were like, it's whatever. It's just a whatever Sonic game. And I kind of was that with like Black Adam, right? Where like I came in with some certain expectations. I had a decent time, but it was just kind of, it was here and there. It's whatever. Like it didn't make the same impact as Sonic 06 did, even though a lot of the fan base acted like this is the last chance of Sonic. Because like I'm sitting here thinking like, oh, there's a bad thing here or there. Like we've been waiting forever. And I was like, yeah, Mania though, like holy shit, that game was so good. But yeah, then we have Origins, and suddenly that's a whole other thing there. But point is like, yeah, like project to project to project, the hardcore fans are going to make a bigger deal out of it than it actually is. You're going to get a lot of kids very soon that are going to be like, it was fine. What's your problem? And then you're going to get in the video. Sonic Forces was good, actually. Yeah. So you're getting it soon.
The way I see it is like Suicide Squad 2016 and like Justice League were like the 06 of the DC universe. And Black Adam is the Forces of the DC universe. So it's like, hopefully Frontiers will work out. Hopefully whatever's next for DC will work out.
But yeah, we're rambling a bit, and we have to get wrapped up here soon. Suris or Wayne, do you have any opinions on this?
I just want to see this franchise on track. I don't want to echo things that have been said 1,000 times, but the first like couple minutes I played something like Forces, I thought it would be okay, and now I have different opinions, and I can't say much more than that.
My recollection of my time playing Sonic Forces, the video game, would require more effort for my gray matter than it's worth.
Fair enough.
I think it's a very different kind of bad as well, isn't it? Like if you view Forces as a bad game, it's usually not for the reasons one would view other Sonic games as bad games. It's just purely emptiness, you know? And I think emptiness is a perfectly valid reason to hate something. Like,
Yeah, it's a middling game, and when you're a hardcore fan waiting years on years for this specific thing, it's a problem. But we've had this conversation 1,000 times, and we need to keep trucking because Suris is gonna have to get going here in just a couple minutes. So Oz Jam, $5. Frontiers music is different, but personally, I think it fits the environment. And while I like rock and Sonic, I think this is the better option.
I half agree.
I'm waiting to hear it. I'm waiting to see what it is.
Yeah, I'm 50-50 on it. Like I agree. I think that EDM is a perfectly valid direction to take Sonic music in. I don't prefer it to rock. That's my angle.
I prefer my New Jack Swing.
New Jack Swing is fucking amazing too.
I mean, did you hear, like, I don't know how much of Michael Jackson you heard, but like we listened to a lot of it on the way back. Did you hear like a lot of Sonic in that music?
Yeah, no, I kind of picked up on it, but yeah. That said, that's why I like the final track on the Cyberspace DJ mix the best, is it feels like an EDM take on the New Jack Swing sort of sound. Like it's funkier than the rest of it. I prefer that to the sort of hard EDM that the rest of it's going for, but we'll see how it all comes out.
Yeah, I'm not an EDM fan on any level, but I like seeing them get branch out a little bit more.
I think I'm mostly with Pup on the EDM thing. I already like EDM to begin with, so getting more of it in Sonic, I'm fine with. I like it when there's a Sonic style to a type of music that I already enjoy. Not necessarily that there's type of music that is necessarily Sonic styled to begin with. So I don't know. I'm hoping we get more of this type of stuff, because y'all already know I'm a terrible sucker for the tracks that Nick hates.
I think it's very understandable if you like one thing over the other, because New Jack Swing and then jumping into the butt rock of the adventure era was a very jarring change, and then like the EDM stuff, it has to be a very jarring shift over for other folks. But like every one of these things are energetic genres. Like these are things that you move to, and I think that makes sense for Sonic on one level or another. So I'm into it. It's fine. Like I'm not going to pick up the album for what I've heard so far, but I'm still game to see what comes from all this. So it's all good. Wayne?
Yeah, I think I've got the next one, I think.
No, I was asking if you want to say anything about music. He's just sitting there.
Oh, fair enough.
I need to hear more. I do like a lot of what I heard from the DJ mix. I like it's like any genre of music for me. I like it when it's good. And I've enjoyed parts of what I've heard. I'm not in love with it, not in the same way that I've been with a lot of other Sonic soundtracks. But there's also been a lot of Sonic soundtracks I had to warm up to, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Nick, your fucking tortoise is rubbing up against my door, I think.
Are you hearing scrapes and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, he might.
Fuck you, Washington.
Feed him your leg.
He might want in your room.
Free him.
He's not getting in.
Because he hears somebody in there, he wants to know what's going on.
Okay, I appreciate that. I love him. Go away.
It's the investor dial. Come to check in on the situation.
He has no emotions. He just walks around like a
Washington
tank.
is wonderful. I love him so much.
He's great. Suris, your turn.
Yeah, Benja with 2,500 clips. Wayne,
Benja?
Benja X. Benjax. Benjax. Wayne, congratulations
Benja. Sorry.
on your Digimon World video that exceeded 100,000 views. Maybe Digimon World Next Order for the next review.
Jumping over a lot of games.
Oh, it's going to be a long-ass time before we get to that one. Holy shit.
Congratulations, Wayne. You're a Digimon channel now, as far as Susan Wojcicki's concerned.
I mean,
Dude, if you did like hard videos, like as a short thing, as an experiment, that'd be cool.
I am excited because I did pick up Digimon World Next Order on the PS4, and I was astounded because it was around the time that I picked up the first game and was figuring out what it was all about. And from what I was told, every subsequent Digimon game that came out after that was completely different. So I was super surprised to find out that no, Digimon World Next Order, while not the first to do this, is a complete continuation of that original game. Mm-hmm. And I was like, God damn it, I wish this was portable. It was originally a Vita game in Japan anyway. Why isn't this on the Switch? Well, just last night we got an announcement that worldwide it's getting a Switch release in February, so we will get to that one. Holy shit, there is a lot of other Digimon games to get to first, though.
That's rad.
I appreciate it, though. Thank you very much.
Well, speaking of Wayne, it's your turn.
Oh, hey. So we got OzJamH with $2. Pup is Nick Jr., so let's Gabba Gabba this joint?
What the
We've
fuck?
been gabbing for a long time. So
Okay, so let's I think one for like the legacy Pup viewers that were there during the Gotham era. I think Nick and I's dynamic is more comparable to like Jeremiah and Jerome Valeska. Like Nick is Jeremiah. He's fucking chaotic, but he's in the chaos closet about it. Like he's in denial. I'm a functioning human being. Whereas me, nah, fuck it. That's who I am. But like yeah. So if you want the true dynamic though, it's more of like an older brother kind of dynamic with Nick. Like, Suris, you remember when it was like breakfast time and we were just making puking sounds at the table?
Yeah.
That was fucking funny. But also, I just want to point out, Nick is not old enough to be my dad. I just want to point this out. I get the feeling people genuinely think so.
Because you guys keep joking about it.
Look, man, when you're in your 30s...
You're right. Nick's not old enough to be your dad. He's old enough to be your granddad. Get it right.
Is this what I should expect when you guys finally abandon me in the old folks' home? Huh?
Mhm.
This kind of disrespect?
Listen,
Ridiculous.
110%.
Shady Oaks is a really nice home, all right? You're gonna like it there.
Look, shitting at
Are there
Nick's
little-
is going to become shitting at hospice,
It's
okay?
going to
for
become...
God's sake.
Put your catheter back in, Nick.
They got that smooth applesauce.
I hear the
just
tea
apple
is
juice?
I hear the tea is like pudding, so you don't choke on it.
Oh, the IV has made my arm so swollen. My
I don't
muscles.
want to talk. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Man.
I
That
think,
was that was a rough time for me, man.
Oh, right, because Pup, anyway. Yeah, so, Pup, you've got the next one.
What am I doing? Alright, okay. So, our French friend, Le Derrick, sends 25 euros and says nothing because he's a yogurt male. And he's also the owner of the minted
Bless.
Sunset City NFT. Just wanted to remind everyone of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my turn. So we have. Okay, is it Mr. Krabs?
Yeah, you got Mr. Krabs.
All right, Mr. Krabs, $1.99. Take the pingus away.
Pingus!
I wish they'd bring it back.
I still just love how often Long John Baldry accidentally said penis in his run as Dr. Robotnik.
Wonderful.
Just like, Robotnik, can you say hi, Sonic? Yes, of course. Penis!
That Jordo, thank you for the $10. It's about time I catch one of these episodes while it's still live. Hope y'all have had an awesome weekend. Just pre-downloaded Sonic Frontiers last night. Pretty excited for this game.
You
know what?
download it already?
If you could pre-download it, then that's the thing that some of us probably need to get on.
Yeah, I need to get onto pre-downloading it on my Switch.
I wish Sega would just let me know if I could review it on time.
Switch. My Nintendo Switch.
They just I can't even finish that sentence.
Mushroom
Who's up next?
Kingdom. Here we come.
Oh, come on, Suris.
No.
In the
Nope.
cinema yesterday when we went to see fucking Black Adam fucking sucks. We went to see that. They had the trailer for the Mario movie before it, and you bet that when he said Mushroom Kingdom, we totally went along with it.
My only issue is that Discord does not sync audio properly. So like saying something at the exact same time, no.
Well, we did it,
Congratulations.
bitch.
Do you want a medal?
No, he's really cool. Don't worry about it. He doesn't go with the flow.
Yeah, he's too cool for that shit, you know.
He's a true liar.
Yeah. He is a very good bad boy.
Oh my fucking god.
He's
Whose turn is it?
A good
Oh, yeah.
teacher. He is a perfect learner.
Go, Watney.
Oh, perfect for me.
Shoot, which one are we on now?
Mr. SP.
Yeah, Mr. SP with $10. Congrats on 10k subs, Wayne. Now let's get some Arkham up in here. Yep. Yeah, we will have that soon.
Now, buddy, you gotta do
one. I got some.
You gotta do Gotham Knights, buddy. You gotta do that game.
No.
Yeah, you gotta
fuck
do
game.
that one, man.
Fucking Marvel's Avengers 2.0.
Do have we had any reviews come out for that yet?
Yeah, it's basically just middle.
It looks very, very, very fine.
Man. Well, not $70 fine.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Guys, we're gonna have to wrap this up real quick.
Oh no.
We're gonna have to. We're gonna have wrap it up on a very appropriate.
Oh jeez. Oh fuck.
chat.
Here he is.
Oh,
Oh man.
I mean, so for God's sakes, Pup, is it your turn? For
Oh
the...
jeez, there's a skeleton. Oh man. Oh jeez. Okay, so
God, it's funnier when I'm not near it.
Ozjam Age. Pup is Nick's Joker baby boy, sipping gamer juice. I've still got my G Fuel in the fridge. I need to try that.
Buddy. Proud of you.
Because, I need that energy for when I'm doing the exhausting, taxing task that is gaming,
Mr. Krabs, $1.99. Spooky skeleton.
That's wrong. It's spooky, scary skeleton. Get it right, Mr. Krabs.
He says spooky in there. We're just reading it as
Very
it is.
spooky,
It's
yuki
fine.
yuki.
I still think we need to replace it with the shadow skeleton.
No, fuck off. So, yeah. That's the super chat cutoff now, right?
That's the cutoff.
I think so, yeah.
Anything else we'll read next week. Thank you guys so much for all the generosity. We greatly appreciate it. Helps us pay bills. Yeah, but Wayne, we know what you're up to. You got another video in the works, and we should expect it around Halloween.
Yeah, probably the 30th.
Suris, what about you?
So, thanks to your generosity in using your hardware, I now have all of the footage recorded for the What If Shadow Died video. The audio is already recorded, and there's only, I think, 12 panels left that Smacko has to do, and then all of that will be done, and that video will be ready to be edited by a very, very, very generous Channel Pup.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
So,
and again, another shout out to Pup. As much as I yell at this motherfucker here, thank you for keeping me and my family alive since I haven't been able to properly edit for the last little while.
I've got the zoomies.
You're not actually a dog.
Then how do you explain all this weird energy in my brain that forces me to fucking crank out these jokes?
ADHD.
Yeah, that'll be it. You fucking
Also
discriminators.
The cocaine.
Hey,
I mean, it's got to be the Pixie Sticks or cocaine. One of the two have to
I
go.
still got to visit Emerald Triangle.
All right, Pup. What about you, dude?
Well, I'm gonna be reviewing Black Adam on my channel today. Spoiler alert: it fucking sucks. So yeah, that's me. And coming soon to Sunset City channel, we're going to have Sunset City Adventure Chapter 2, the Portland chapter. So stay tuned.
I'm excited for that.
We've got a whole host of old friends and new friends and even a bear. And yeah.
I'm oh god, I hear that tortoise. He's pissed. He wants outside. So yeah, for me, I've been trying to figure out how to handle Scrapnik Island because I usually give the summary, but I've been seeing a lot of people saying like, oh, I only really keep up with IDW when speed reading comes out, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna wait to do like a summary breakdown after all of it comes out. I think I'm gonna do a review of the first issue to be like, hey, this is why you need to read this and pay attention to it and keep up with it as it comes out. And it's important that we keep showing Sega why we need to, bring our shit back. Like that's been a major focus of a lot of the videos with What's in the Name recently is celebrate all of it. All of it can exist together. It deserves recognition. It deserves saving. And this community will be a lot better for it. So, yeah. Today or tomorrow, my patrons are going to get that. It's going to be a very quick video. But, yeah, I got to get some videos done because sponsorships are a thing. So, there you go. But, yeah, all outside of that, if you guys haven't seen the Walmart video on the channel, please do. I didn't know what was up, so I'm going to share that on my Twitter and my my channel and all that stuff.
It is comfort viewing.
It's very fun. Pup did a great job editing and filming it and everything. It's a lot of fun.
Thanks, buddy.
But outside of that, yeah. We're gonna start throwing some shit up here saying like, hey, we're gonna be at Fan Jam. So if you haven't decided whether you're going or not yet, and you should, and we'd love to meet you.
I wouldn't. I personally would just like you to leave us alone.
There we go. Just that's a great.
I like Sonic.
Thanks for joining us in Sunset City today, guys, and don't let the door hit you on the way out.
I want Wayne to have the last word.
Investidial.
Okay,